who had been in the jail for 2+ years, and now he is contesting from Pulwama constituency, and where from he is pitched against a 3-time MLA Khalil Band of the National Conference. Will National Conference manage the same belt, or this time the people, the youngsters, because we have seen in Wahid Para's rally, the majority of the support had come from the youngsters. Will youngsters give chance to Wahid Para, who is again, had been calling the shot in Mehbooba government, Mehbooba PDP, BJP government? Will Wahid be able to manage his seat, because he has recently seen a debacle in Lok Sabha polls when he was pitched against Aga Ruhullah, who is from the National Conference.
Would it be fair to say,
Umar Abdullah trailing from Gandarbal.
You have, pardon me?
Umar Abdullah is trailing from Gandarbal. That's important. Badgam he might be leading, but Gandarbal is the home constituency. He's trailing from there.
Where he trailed last time, which is...
Yeah, he lost there.
He's lost once.
But you know, the overall picture here that I'm seeing is that what is the maximum that you see Zenith, a BJP, go up to on its own? They're at 29 now out of 84. And for them to make a bid, their whole game plan was that the independents will do very well. Because, you know, if that doesn't happen, then I don't think they're in any position to break any of the other parties. So what is the BJP's game? Or is it pretty much over with the disappointing performance of these independent candidates in the Kashmir Valley?
See, Arnab, as far as BJP's choice for if we see the independents, they were banking on, they have not given the mandate to those people who are relevant or who are known to the people on the ground. Those who have been picked this time,
Aharwal,
they have hardly a relevance on the ground. So it will be very difficult to see that the independents taking the seat. BJP's biggest challenge this time will be from that whether they will be able to maintain the tally that they have scored in 2014 when they stitched the alliance with the PDP. Will BJP be able to make the count? Because this time, after the delimitation commission exercise that took place in 2022,
correct,
even the own candidates who have won last time in Jammu, their constituency was divided. Majority of the votes went to the another constituency. So despite we have seen in Kashmir also that has given a bigger dhatka to the National Conference, like in the seat that they are fighting from the Gurez, where from the Nazir Gurezi have always won and has maintained the seat for the National Conference. It will be a challenge this time from for the National Conference to maintain that very seat from the Gurez.
I'm just going across to Rakshita for a moment. Please stay on it out there. Rakshita, what is the PDP game plan that you're hearing? I mean, they have 5 seats, but they pretty much have no choice if they have to keep the BJP out, unless they want to open it up. What are you hearing, Rakshita?
Well, that's that's the buzz, Arnab, and also what in
Louder.
fact PDP is hinting at that we've seen Mehbooba Mufti being very clearly saying that we are open to joining a non-BJP alliance. We will be going with a non-BJP alliance. That's what Mehbooba Mufti has made it clear. While her daughter Iltija Mufti, right after Farooq Abdullah said that the doors are open for PDP, she said yesterday that this is all hearsay. These are all rumors. Let's not get into the talks. That we will be making it very clear right after the results come out. And as you mentioned, of course, there will be not much choice for the PDP this time around, and especially when the independents come in the fray. Independents playing a very important role. The BJP also engaging in hectic parleys right in this morning as we speak with the BJP leaders here in Srinagar. Talking about Iltija Mufti, we expect her to come here. She is fighting from Bij Behera, where her mother also made the debut from since 1999. We've seen this is a stronghold of the PDP. It's a stronghold of the PDP, but she's up against a very, very experienced, seasoned politician, that is Bashir Ahmed Shah of the National Conference. It depends if Iltija Mufti can leverage her family influence, the stronghold here, as opposed to the experience of Bashir Ahmed Shah. But talking about the PDP, yes, it is looking for revival here, or is looking for survival rather, and all options.
Okay, we have some breaking news coming in. Shawan has some breaking news. Cut fast, please. Shawan.
BJP's Vice President Yudhvir Sethi is saying that they are already in touch with the independents. They have called them. In fact, 4 of them that they have already spoken to. So the BJP is essentially now working, dialing the numbers as far as the independents are concerned. 6 is the lead that we're getting in, 4 of which they've already spoken to.
Interesting.
Yudhvir is the same person who's made the comment about the 5 nominated MLAs that has led to this political controversy.
Interesting, Shravan, that the Congress party is sending its observers to Chandigarh, but the BJP has already sent, and both Ram Madhav and Tarun Chugh happen to be camping in Jammu as we speak. Also, interesting trend coming in, Arnab, that both in the election commission trends and the Pratikshit trends, the BJP seems to be much ahead of the NC and the Congress in Jammu and Kashmir. So, some pattern emerging there.
I'm adding one more, a bit of data that I've picked up, both from Election Commission website and Pratiksha. Of course, it's too early to look at the vote share, but both the vote share on Election Commission and Pratiksha showing that BJP is close to 40%, National Conference close to about 30%. Too early for vote share, but this is the trend.
Okay, get some quick analysis on the ground. Lalit, is it over for the BJP in Jammu and Kashmir? Lalit Ambardar.
I don't think so. The kind of campaigning that we saw for the election.
But the independents have not done well. That was the whole game for the BJP.
You have to see the polarization between Jammu and Kashmir. So if you talk of J&K totally, Kashmir...
But exit polls had said Congress will get much less than this. So Congress has done better. NC is pretty much where it is.
Jammu, the nationalists, Rohras are always going to opt for BJP. That's no doubt about it. But then the kind of arrangement they're trying to seek in Kashmir with the independents who have a very dubious background, I think that's worrisome. That's worrisome. That's what
we'll take it later.
I'm worried about.
Raman Malik, your first reactions on Haryana, please.
See, the results are still in an early stage.
They're not in early stage.
I would call them an early stage because the ballots have to be counted. All the the fight is not going to be over so soon. These are trend initial. But yes, there is no defying in saying that the hopes for Congress are much better as the numbers seem. There should not be, one should not go behind and say, no, this is going to change. And then, yes, BJP would have to look into introspection of where all they went wrong and who all were responsible for it.
Niranjan, you have to get the other guests
Just
in.
Before that, Election Commission now showing, Abhishek.
Yes.
Election Commission showing BJP leading on 10, National Conference on 5.
Yes.
Election Commission data in Jammu and Kashmir. BJP 10, National Conference 5, Congress just 1, Independents 1.
And Haryana is 1:1.
Yeah, Haryana it's too early.
We've got the consolidates, Niranjan, then obviously the Congress is really decimated insofar as Jammu is concerned.
Yes.
Okay.
Seat-wise also we're getting in. Vijaypur, it's BJP. Bishna, once again, it's BJP. Suchetgarh, it's again BJP. RS-Pura, Jammu South is again BJP. Jammu East is BJP. Nagrota, BJP. Jammu West, BJP. Jammu North, BJP. Mar is BJP. And Akhnur, also BJP. So clearly, as far as Jammu and Kashmir is concerned, they've perhaps surpassed even their own expectations right now here. And that's where perhaps the Congress seems to be losing out.
Okay, let's get more breaking news developments that are coming in. And we have Saifuddin Bhatt of the NC leading from the Kanasab constituency in Badgam district. The BJP overall leads 13 seats in Jammu. The AIP's Sheikh Khurshid, brother-in-law of brother of Engineer Rashid, is leading from Langate. Langate is the home constituency of Engineer Rashid of Korsha.
Keep passing on to each other, please.
Okay, I'm getting in one more update from Jammu and Kashmir. 12 BJP is leading in 12, National Conference in 12, and Congress in just 2. This is as per Pratiksha.
Charanjit Singh Channi is going to be the emissary of the Congress party so far as Jammu and Kashmir is concerned, along with Mukesh Agnihotri, a former minister and office bearer of the party. Charanjit Channi, of course, the former chief minister of Punjab.
From Haryana, it's Arjun Chotala and Abhay Chotala who's leading, as well as Aditya Surjewala. So that's the latest coming in.
The trails have turned into leads for the Congress.
Yeah. So the real battle here is about who becomes the single largest party, and the BJP seems to be losing that right now with the NC's good performance. They're almost even out there. So, I see the BJP's chances dimming in Jammu and Kashmir because of the poor performance of the independents. Harsh Dahiya, overall picture, how do you view it? I mean, the situation in Haryana right now, is it more or less on your expected lines? How do you view the results?
Arnab ji, Haryana results are very much expected. as the polls were showing, exit polls were showing, and what our on-ground analysis was also very same to what we are observing right now in the current leads. So, but what is contrasting here is that BJP's government performance in Haryana was very good, but the anti-incumbency is self-inflicted. 6 महीने पहले आप अपने सीएम को रिप्लेस कर देते हैं. बीजेपी डिड what Congress did wrong in Punjab. So they copied that same formula, whereas they had seen that that formula had not worked for Congress in Punjab. So if you wanted to replace your CM, that should have been done 2-3 years prior to the election, not 6 months prior to the election. Mr. Saini is a great human being. He would have great acceptability in Haryana because of his behavior and his personality. But he was not given any time to establish himself as a leader. And, replacement of Chief Minister 6 months before polls, it was kind of confirmation that BJP is confirming to the people, to the popular narrative that the Congress was running, कि हमारे CM ineffective हैं, he's not very popular. So you are reinforcing that particular sentiment in people even more.
Yeah, just quickly getting in a trend, Sajjad Lone is trailing in Jammu and Kashmir. Sajjad Lone in Handwara trailing as of now. I want to go across to Irfan Hafiz Lone. Irfan Hafiz Lone, if he's there. Irfan Hafiz Lone, can you hear me, sir? Irfan Hafiz. Okay, Anuja. Let's go to Anuja, get a BJP reaction, Abhishek, to what's happening in Jammu and Kashmir. Anuja, we are hearing that the BJP is in touch with independents. Are options still open?
Jai Shri Ram, good morning. Seeing you after a long time. I would just say this is in Jammu Kashmir, you have already seen that the good news is coming up. We are standing tall with the people around, and if whatever the higher commands will think which is going to be the best for Jammu Kashmir, and how we are going to look for the party into the in coming after the results, we will be looking into it. And what we have seen is, Arnab, as you have many times covered all these areas, we are not the party who looks for the power, we are the party who look for work. And we are the Panna Pramukh party and the Cadre party. We've always been saying that. We are a nationalist party. We have changed the face of the Jammu and Kashmir. We have brought back the crown jewel of India. And you have seen how the tourism and how Article 370 has changed the very living, the living life of a person. The Article 21 has come up. The life and the liberty and the protection with and the life with dignity. That is what the people are looking into. And the very first thing is vote. They're able to vote freely. They're able to roam freely. For us, it was never about the elections. For us, is to give the dignity to the people, which was very important. If the love is coming to us in the form of votes, we welcome it. We stand with our people of Jammu and Kashmir. We love you same back. And what we have seen is Modi ji has tirelessly working into this area. You have seen many, the G20 has already happened. The investments are coming into this. People now looking forward to invest in Kashmir and the Jammu. You have seen how Srinagar is coming up. So,
Anuja, just getting in a breaking news update. Just stay with us. BJP leading in 13 now. 13 seats versus National Conference in just 10 seats. BJP 13, National Conference 10, Congress 2 as per Election Commission data. So BJP in the lead in Jammu and Kashmir as of this minute.
Shaman, in Jammu and Kashmir, I just want to add a input as far as the vote share is concerned. I've got a snapshot of it. BJP is at 37.12%. National Conference is at 27.38%, PDP at 10.8% and Congress at 10.1%. So, of course, if you see these vote share trends, BJP has by far the highest vote share of votes, around 37%. Last time BJP had a vote share of 23%. So the overall picture is that the Congress vote share is down like about 8%. National Conference is a bump in vote share by about 6%. The BJP has got the highest ever vote share. In 2014, they had 23%. So the post-370 vote share for the BJP goes up. BJP is far stronger in Jammu region, but it hasn't got its game open, Lalit, as far as the Kashmir valley is concerned. I just wanted to bring this in. Sorry to interrupt you there, Anuja, but this is the broad picture that I am seeing here. And as far as Haryana, is concerned, I think double anti-incumbency is really hit the BJP solidly hard this time. I don't think they're going to recover out of it. I don't think they had a way out.
Yeah.
But do you agree with that assessment, Lalit?
Yeah, actually, as far as Congress is concerned, Congress, their partners in Kashmir have said they have not campaigned well in Jammu region where they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
But I tell you, the kind of campaign that was run by whatever addresses he made in Jammu region, the wannabe Prime Minister of India, he actually incited one population of one part of the country against section of the society from the rest of the country, that outsider means non-Kashmiris, the one who wants to be the Prime Minister of India, he was telling them they're going to steal your jobs. And I think that did not go well. That would never go well.
Let's get Dr. Pirzada also in. Dr. Pirzada, good morning. With this situation, who do you think is forming the government?
Good morning.
Who do you think is forming the government with the initial numbers and trends that you're seeing in Jammu and Kashmir?
I wish you good morning to all of you. I see this is too early right now to make any commentary or any commentaries which could lead us to the final direction. But the trend that is emerging right now, it shows that Congress in this national conference and the BJP, is making certain advancements. That means in the Jammu division, in the Jammu region, it would be the BJP, the trend as is reflecting right now, and in the Kashmir region, it is the NC. So let us wait and watch, keep our fingers crossed to which way, to which direction this result would take. And I do believe that this time there could be certain surprises, there could be newer faces. And at the same time, Mr. Arnabji, I have my worry that I am telling in my previous debate also, we have certain clouds, there are a number of candidates, proliferation of parties, candidates. Clouds may not reach to assembly. This is my worry. They may turn this assembly into a circus. We need meaningful persons to debate, to legislate for the people, so that best governance is afforded to the people, and best governance is afforded with the people. That could be the rallying cry of the people. We could be living for democracy.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I would add another feature, that this platform, rather we had a duty. Your platform is also duty. We have failed till time to bring people to terms, to bring people to the terms of the new milieu that is evolving coalition governments. People are totally immune to this. People are just sitting into their watertight compartments of this voting behavior. We should have been able to enlighten the people that the new milieu is being now evolved. There would be coalition governments. There would be nothing like North Pole, South Pole. If we have reasonable arrangements in place, if we have pledges, if we have commitments, if we have dispute resolution mechanism place in coalition governments, I think coalition governments would do marvelous work. They could work for the people, leaving apart their ideological differences on certain basic points. This is my take.
Okay, Dr. Pirzada, we will continue to have this conversation all through the day.
Can I just give the broad two headlines right now? Yeah. I think it's quite clear that the Congress and the NC are very much in sight of the halfway mark and are going to form the government, and they'll get some extra support. You can always have an arrangement such as PDP may support them from outside while not being in the government to maintain a distance, so they have a share in power sharing. But I don't see the numbers. I think that's going to be the situation in Jammu and Kashmir, where you think it could change.
Shawan? It will also take place with the 5 nominated members coming, because that changes the halfway mark also, and the total seat.
The 5 nomination MLAs. So for the Congress and the NC to come to power, they need 48.
No, but that's the halfway mark. The biggest controversy today
will change course.
The biggest controversy today is with the 5 nominated members. The BJP has said that the 5 nominated members are going to be from the party. That is the reason why the National Con Farooq Abdullah is saying that if that happens, we are going to move the.
But that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen if the National Conference is the single largest party.
Well, that
If the National Conference is the single largest party and
still together, they would need 48 because
sorry,
the LG gets to nominate 5 MLAs.
But the LG will be compelled to invite the single largest pre-poll coalition.
Yes.
The single largest pre-poll coalition is Congress and NC, and that is almost about 43 to 45 seats.
Yeah, as of
right.
now, yes.
So once they are invited,
Independence will change the course. About it because there is so much of
The independents will go towards power.
in Kashmir against Article 370 and all that. And of course, as the things folded.
But let's not forget some of the independent.
I don't see that happening, frankly.
So they would
No, I'm
be
talking
more
about the valley-based.
they would
I'm
be
talking
more
about the
inclined
valley-based
towards the
independence.
BJP there.
I'm talking about valley-based independence.
how many nominated MLAs are there?
5, total of 5. Which,
But even so, I don't see the numbers change. Unless you would have seen a situation where the independents, all of them together backing the BJP, would be close to 43, 44 seats. And the BJP was to be the single largest party. But you have a single largest pre-poll coalition. So I just don't see that happening. I think we have to understand the situation on the ground. So I see Congress and NC forming a government with the support of the PDP from outside, or just to provide that extra buffer of support to a NC Congress government in Jammu and Kashmir. I think that is most likely. And I think in Haryana also the picture is very much clear. So I have Romesh Sabarwal, who's just walking into the studio right now. In the given situation, Mr. Sabarwal, now we are looking at the overall picture. We have a very good performance by the BJP in Jammu and Kashmir, but not good enough to form a government because the independents have not done well enough. And therefore, we have a situation where there is a Congress government in Haryana, and there is most likely a NC Congress government in Jammu and Kashmir. So can you project it to the national picture straight? I want to go to that picture. How will this result be interpreted overall? Mr. Sabarwal, good morning.
Good morning to everybody. This is the performance of the Congress party because the people of India are really fed up with Mr. Modi. We were not expecting too much good.
This is not Mr. Modi's election, Mr.
Definitely. It's Modi's election.
He won it in June.
Who implemented 370?
He won it in June.
No. It was, he never won it to June also. That was that this coalition government is going on and they are getting the outside support. Whenever they feel that they are losing, they bring Mr. Nadda in the front. So that is not the issue. The people of India are reposing their faith in the leadership of Rahul Gandhi, Congress Party and Sonia Gandhi. Their sacrifices for the nation, the people are realizing that they are fed up with the Gabbar Singh tax, the GST tax, the Modis, the anti-policies with the people of India. The farmers are agitating, the wrestlers, the sportsmen, they were suffering, the law and order situation, the unemployment. The unemployment is too much in Haryana and in Jammu Kashmir also. So the president rule was going on from last 10 years. The people of Jammu and Kashmir, they need a democracy. We were expecting that BJP will do well in Jammu, but we never thought that we will be able to manage because this is a fight in Jammu and Kashmir, the Congress and NC, National Conference and the PDP. If they will come together, they will form the government. Modi's undemocratic means through his lieutenant governor
Sabarwal,
will be finished.
I just want you to be a little realistic about one thing out here, that you have seen a considerably better performance of the BJP, which is going to get more than 30 seats. When the Lok Sabha elections happened, Raman Malik, it was said that the BJP will be routed in Haryana. If the BJP gets between 30 to 35 seats in Haryana, I'm just saying, then isn't it a little bit of a comeback actually, as far as the BJP is concerned, Raman Malik? So I'm not seeing this projection where it is coming from. Yeah.
It will definitely be a comeback, but as of right now, what I see through the Election Commission's website, where we are still looking at the vote share, and if we try to interpret it with the vote share, we are talking about a 40.3% with the Congress, and we are talking about a 6.5% with INLD, 4.3% with BSP, so that are about 11%, and then you have 32.75 or 33% with BJP. Now, this gap of 6%, how it plays off, and when the ballot boxes open up, and the independents which are there from Congress or from BJP, how they pan out, what is the quantum of votes that they take out, is going to change the election result. That is what my understanding says. And the winning margins of most of these seats, out of the 65 which are clear, that I am not calling, but the rest of it, which is about the 25 seats, they are going to be very critical, because these 25 seats are going to determine who wins the election. That is where the game is.
I'm getting some interesting trends.
Yes, let's go.
Abhishek,
Kashmir,
Yeah,
Omar
news, please,
Abdullah.
news. Back to the news.
I'm getting some.
Is keeps the door open for an alliance with the PDP. In fact, the PDP, if we can try and go across to Rakshita, who's outside the PDP office, in fact, around 1 o'clock this afternoon is when they're likely to have a meeting.
I'm actually getting a confirmation from Jammu and Kashmir that the PDP, there is an internal meeting that has taken place, and the PDP has decided that if need be, they would go with the Congress and NC
Naturally,
and get a government.
naturally. I mean, there's nothing.
Getting it right there, right.
There's nothing unexpected there. In a post-370 situation, the PDP and the NC neither can be seen to be going with the BJP. It would be a very bitter pill to swallow. So they have to make the most of this situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the PDP is anyway down to say 2 or 4 seats. They would be happy getting something from the government by being on the right side of the government there.
I'm getting an interesting trend from Haryana. In Haryana, Pratiksha saying that the BJP is leading in 27, Congress leading in 28. Now, I don't know. It's a very interesting trend. 61 leads that I'm getting. BJP 27, Congress 28. Even though we have different sources of numbers coming in, BJP 27, Congress 28. Election Commission saying
12-10.
Congress 6, BJP 4.
No, 12-10.
No, Election Commission.
Election Commission, Haryana.
Yeah, 6-4.
You see, I am going by the vote share.
Pretty close.
I am going by the vote share. This is getting very exciting now. Because, you know, and I'll bring this to Anuja as the BJP spokesperson. See, BJP registered its strongest ever win in Haryana Assembly elections when the party won 47 assembly seats with a total share of 33.3% in 2014. Someone said right now that the BJP has got about 33% seats vote share. Who said that?
I said.
You said that. So if the BJP is getting 33% vote share, then the BJP in terms of popularity is not doing badly.
Yeah.
But the numbers you are seeing on the screen right now is not reflecting that. So, which means the BJP has held on to its basic vote share, right? And the Congress party, when it wins big. This is not a big Congress victory. The big Congress victory was in 2005, when the BJP Congress won 67 seats with a vote share of 42.3%.
But here there's another interesting
So
thing.
I'm saying the BJP has sort of made up for a little bit of the gap, but not done well enough to get rid of anti-incumbency. But it's not, so that's the... Yeah.
Right now in the vote share.
Yeah.
Congress is at 43%. And BJP is at 36.5%. So if this trend is to be looked in, it shows that they have gained certain votes.
It'll be a closer result.
It's a Aam Aadmi Party has crossed 1% vote.
Aam Aadmi Party has not been a factor.
No, but all that I'm trying to say is if you start collecting the others, they are closing around 12%.
Aam Aadmi Party will be happy because in 2019, AAP fielded 46 candidates, as you remember.
Yes.
They failed to win a single seat.
No, they failed to save even a single deposit.
Yeah, but it got a vote share less than the nota option.
Yes. So they failed to save any one of the deposits.
Correct. So, in fact, if the AAP had done a little better, it would have been good for the BJP in a close contest like this. You see, Mrs. Aharwal, look at the picture very logically out there. The numbers are very interestingly placed. Those are the numbers we have, Mrs. Aharwal, which is the numbers right now. But polling is opening up. You know, it's only about 926 ballots are opening up. Vote share is not as... It's quite much closer, Mrs. Aharwal. Do you think the BJP has tried to make a little bit of a comeback, but it didn't have enough time to really make a change and it couldn't make up for anti-incumbency?
In Haryana, it was anti-incumbency, there is no doubt.
Yeah.
Another issue is that Haryana, the elections are Jat versus non-Jat. After Bhajanlal ji, the non-Jat votes were drifted.
Aman Malik, acknowledgement.
After Bhajanlal ji. After Bhajanlal ji.
They are playing on the Jat factor.
No. Let me say now, we don't play in that way. I know because my grandparents, my mother's side is from Haryana, so I know in the childhood I've seen the whole scenario there. My submission is that the non-Jat votes after Bhajanlal ji's, they went to BJP and BJP was never in Haryana. The Bhajanlal's, when Bhajanlal ji was out of the picture, they drifted towards the BJP, and BJP took the advantage of that. But ultimately, the non-Jat votes have realized that Congress is the only party who can work for them. That's why they have come back and they are voting. That's why the Congress party is coming in the power in Haryana. That is a scenario which has been changed. The non-Jat votes are not happy from the BJP government in Haryana. That is the reason they are going down. This is the basic reason.
This,
I don't know,
That's what-
Pratikshit
The gap
is
is
projecting.
reducing
I'll also
Haryana
just
vote
want to
share
caution you. Pratikshit, which is giving live streaming data,
Yes.
is projecting a far closer alliance. So I want that also the breaking news grid. Pratikshit shows close contest with BJP on 28, Congress on 31, Independents on 2, INLD on 2, JJP on 1, total 65.
It's mirroring
So
election.
BJP plus JJP plus INLD 31 plus HLP 32, Congress 31, Independents 2. So live streaming data, Pratikshit, showing closer contest.
Even election commission are not.
Closer contest. Now Niranjan will tell us where election commission data is showing the numbers. So viewers, you see, you have data coming in from your stringers and sources on the ground, which is what you're seeing right now. You have data being collected by third-party independent data collection teams like Pratikshit Election Portal, which is showing a closer contest in Haryana. BJP getting ahead of 30, making little bit of a comeback in Haryana. Election Commission data, what is it showing, Niranjan?
Congress 18, BJP 14, Arnab. INLD 1.
Congress 18, BJP 14, INLD 1.
Yes.
Both Pratikshit, Ramesh Sabarwal, please note, Ratnakar Tripathi ji, please note, good morning, are showing closer numbers. So I want to analyze Haryana. I don't want to project anything to a national picture right now. वो सब 10:30-11 बजे के बाद ही clear होगा. But जो प्रतीक्षित की डेटा है, रत्नाकर जी, और जो इलेक्शन कमीशन की डेटा है, उसमें रनअवे विक्ट्री नहीं है. जो स्ट्रिंगर इनपुट्स इनिशियली आए हैं, उसमें रनअवे विक्ट्री है. But the live streaming data, जो एक्चुअल डेटा है, जो अभी पोलिंग बूथ से आ रही है डायरेक्टली, वो दिखा रही है कि बीजेपी इज ऑन अ लिटिल बिट बेटर देन पीपल हैड सेड आफ्टर द लोकसभा इलेक्शन, व्हेन पीपल हैड सेड दिस टाइम हरियाणा बीजेपी विल बी राउटेड. हाउ आर यू व्यूइंग दिस, रत्नाकर जी?
नहीं, आप कितने भी कोशिश कर लें डॉक्टर गोस्वामी, आप बीजेपी की कालिमा को हटा नहीं सकते हैं. क्योंकि जो कार्ड खेलते हैं ना, एक हिंदी में कहावत है, भूखे भजन न होई गोपाला. लोग भूखे.
रमन मलिक इन रत्नाकर ने
इन लोग को वो राशन दे रहे हैं ना. कानपुर में एक आदमी ने आत्महत्या कर ली है, कह करके माँ के साथ कि राशन तो मिल रहा है, तेल नहीं है, घी नहीं है, मसाला नहीं है, सिलेंडर नहीं है, कैसे बनाएंगे खाना?
मेहनत नहीं करेंगे.
गवर्नमेंट के खिलाफ
डिबेट फॉर 5 मिनट्स.
लोगों के खिलाफ जिन्होंने खून पिया है इस देश का, इन लोगों का, इस देश के नागरिकों का, उनके खिलाफ वर्डिक्ट आ रहा है. You might say that it is very close, but let the time pass. We were in the studio on 4th June, and the similar thing was happening that time. And what happened in the last? आप निश्चिंत रहिए, जो आप लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग डाटा का दिखा रहे हैं ना, वो अभी शुरुआत की चीज है. जो पोस्टल बैलेट चले होंगे, शुरू का खुले होंगे, आने दीजिए ना. वो जो मलिक साहब 6 का गैप बता रहे हैं, वो 6 का गैप बहुत होता है डॉक्टर गोस्वामी.
त्रिपाठी जी, वो अब 5 का रह गया है, 5 मुश्किल से 4 या 5 का रह गया. और उसके अलावा भी आपको एक चीज बताऊं, हरियाणा के विषय में आप एक चीज समझिए, अभी पेटियां जैसा जो काउंटिंग चल रही है उसको आप देखेंगे, आपको उसमें ट्रेंड बदला हुआ दिखेगा और बहुत सारी चीजें उसमें परमिनेशन एंड कॉम्बिनेशन चेंज होती हैं. इसमें आपको ये चीज सामने आएगी. जो आप ये बोल रहे हैं ना, तेल घी आपने दे दिया, तेल और घी क्या हिमाचल में, कर्नाटक में, आंध्रा में नहीं दिया. ये सारा सरकार क्या टैक्स पेयर का खून चूस के सबको फ्री में बांटती रहेगी क्या?
इसको रिटोरिक कहते हैं. आप इलेक्शन दर इलेक्शन यही बोलते हैं और इलेक्शन दर इलेक्शन आप लड़खड़ा के गिर रहे हैं, जैसे अभी डॉक्टर गोस्वामी बोल रहे थे।
तो पहले इसका मतलब आप 10 साल लड़खड़ाते हुए रेंग रहे थे।
आप बोले मैं बीच में नहीं बोला ना।
आप रेंग रहे थे।
आप बोले मैं बीच में नहीं बोला।
आप रेंग रहे थे क्या? आप अपनी एनालॉजी जो है ना वो अच्छी दीजिए।
मैं रेंग रहा हूं।
अगर देखिए, अगर इतना ही है,
मैं बता रहा हूं, तो
मेरे को आज आप ये कंफर्म कर दीजिए कि हुड्डा साहब बनेंगे। आप कंफर्म करिए हरियाणा में कि हुड्डा साहब ही बनेंगे। अगर आपकी 55 साल से ऊपर सीटें आती हैं तब भी हुड्डा साहब बनेंगे। आप ये कंफर्म करिए
ना कि कांग्रेस का मुख्यमंत्री बनेगा।
कांग्रेस का मुख्यमंत्री नहीं, ये हुड्डा साहब
रमन मलिक जी
इसमें राहुल गांधी का कोई श्रेय नहीं है, इसमें खड़गे साहब का कोई श्रेय नहीं है, इसमें किसी का कोई श्रेय नहीं है। ये सिंगल हैंडेडली हुड्डा साहब का इलेक्शन है। ये सिंगल हैंडेड हुड्डा साहब का इलेक्शन है त्रिपाठी जी, ये कांग्रेस का नहीं है, ये हुड्डा फ्रेंचाइजी का इलेक्शन है।
होनी चाहिए कि आप लगातार न बोले।
मैं एक अपडेट दे दूं रत्नाकर जी, उसके बाद आप रिस्पॉन्ड करें। अपडेट मेरे पास जो प्रतीक्षित की डेटा है, देखिए ये डेटा तो हमें थर्ड पार्टी से आ रही है ना, तो ये डेटा अभी दिखा रही है इस वक्त रमेश अग्रवाल, प्रतीक्षित डेटा शोज 32 बीजेपी, 33 कांग्रेस,
33
HLP 1, INLD 2, JJP 1. Pratikshit data shows
33 Arnab both.
No, now 32. Okay, is it updated? So I am seeing that INLD plus BJP 34 plus JJP 35, Congress 33. Latest update. Sorry, BJP 33, Congress 34, INLD 2, INLD plus BJP 35, Congress 34, Independents 2. Pratikshit live streaming data shows close fight in the state of Haryana, and now it is only 9:34 a.m. Headline of the minute, and I have been only saying this. See, I am only looking at this in terms of trends, Mr. Tripathi. You know, you make certain observations sometimes which are not clear, but on election day, I am very clear, very neutral, looking at the numbers. I am saying here that the general narrative was that BJP will be wiped out in Haryana.
23.
BJP has not been wiped out. BJP is not in lead, but BJP is not wiped out at all in terms of vote share or seat share in Haryana right now. Latest numbers, Mr. Sabarwal, 35 BJP, 36 Congress, INLD 2, 75 leads in. तो ये BJP की जो वाइप आउट सिनेरियो थी जून में, वो अक्टूबर में क्लोज कॉन्टेस्ट कैसे हो गई? दिस इज माय क्वेश्चन टू यू सर, मिस्टर अग्रवाल. इट हैज टू बी एनालाइज्ड. यू आर अ सीजन्ड पॉलिटिकल मैन. इवन रत्नाकर त्रिपाठी इज अ सीजन्ड पॉलिटिकल मैन.
37-41.
EC. Yeah, so I'm asking you, sir, and EC data is showing BJP has gone into lead in Haryana.
25-23.
25 in Haryana, 23 to Congress. इसमें कोई, these are all election commission data. रत्नाकर त्रिपाठी, हमें गाली देके कोई फायदा नहीं, ये इलेक्शन कमीशन का डेटा है. आई एम आस्किंग यू.
मैं गाली दे भी नहीं रहा हूं.
आपको देने की जरूरत नहीं है. नहीं, आप दीजिए, आप दीजिए, मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
सुनिए
मैं कह रहा हूं कि मैं एज अ पॉलिटिकल एनालिस्ट, माय क्वेश्चन टू यू, फ्रॉम वन पॉलिटिकल एनालिस्ट टू अनदर, यू आर ऑल्सो अ पॉलिटिकल एनालिस्ट. आई एम आस्किंग यू, एंड आई एम आस्किंग यू कि हैज द बीजेपी वर्कड हार्ड टू गेट बैक its original vote which it lost in Lok Sabha elections in the assembly elections, jabki assembly election mein anti incumbency se they should have been down to 10 15. Ab close kaise ho gaya is my question right now.
This is not an anti incumbency. This is the verdict against the tormenting government.
No, but there are BJPs in lead. Pratikshit is now saying, 1 minute, very close contest emerges in Haryana. Very close contest emerges in Haryana.
Don't allow one to speak.
No. I'm saying 37 BJP, 36 Congress. Breaking news.
सुन लीजिए.
Closer contest in Haryana. Yeah. Ratnakar Tripathi ji, boliye.
Let me tell you one thing. I have counted it. 22 times you have said that BJP is very close, BJP is leading, right? 20, I have counted. Now let me tell you one more thing very clearly. BJP is working hard since 10 years under the leadership of Mr. Modi. लेकिन दिक्कत क्या है कि जब हारने लगेंगे तो आप कहेंगे मोदी का चुनाव नहीं है.
नहीं, मोदी का चुनाव तो है ही नहीं है।
There is a saying.
नहीं,
रमन जी आपसे बोले बीच में।
closer contest in Haryana
आप
emerges.
मुझे बोलने देंगे डॉक्टर स्वामी की मैं चुप
नहीं, आप बोलिए प्लीज।
मोदी जी का चुनाव नहीं है
आप
सर।
बोलिए
तो ये
प्लीज।
बात जान लीजिए।
आप बेशक बोलिए।
ताली कप्तान को गाली कप्तान को, जो जाके वहां बोलता है ना, अपना मैजिक दिखाता है। कौन है वहां? नायब सिंह सैनी। ही रिप्लेस खट्टर। इतना उनके अंदर नहीं था कि वो मनोहर लाल खट्टर को वहां रख दे। क्यों रिप्लेस किया? आप मुझे बताइए।
नहीं, आप पुरानी बातें कह रहे हैं, मैं अभी की बात कह रहा हूँ।
आप पुरानी बात
नहीं तो
अरे
वो
बीजेपी और
प्लेसमेंट
आप
भी
तो
आपसे पूछ के
1942 की बात
बीजेपी
बताते
करेगी
हैं।
सर।
गजब स्थिति है
सर
भाई।
कांग्रेस से पूछ के
हम
करेगी।
अगर पुरानी बात बोल रहे हैं आपको बुरा लग
नहीं,
रहा है।
कांग्रेस से
और
पूछ के
आप पुरानी
बीजेपी
बातों पे
चेंज
ही
करेगी
सुनना
चीफ
है।
मिनिस्टर। आपने जब
मलिक
भजन लाल
जी-
जी के माध्यम से जीता इलेक्शन, आपने
मलिक
हुड्डा साहब
जी-
को बना दिया, तब क्या हुआ?
patience.
अब हुड्डा साहब के माध्यम से अगर आप जीतते हैं, एक बारी को मान लें, आपकी बात मान लेते हैं, हुड्डा साहब के माध्यम से जीतेंगे, तो आप शैलजा जी को बना देंगे, तब क्या होगा?
आपको उससे क्या मतलब है? आप
तो
कांग्रेस
फिर
में
इससे
हैं क्या?
आपको क्या मतलब है कि
आप
कब बदला?
कांग्रेस में हैं।
आपको क्या मतलब है? किसने
कांग्रेस
क्या
में
बदला?
सर।
आपको बीजेपी से लड़ना चाहिए, हाथ की लड़ाई कमल से।
तो मुख्यमंत्री
आपको
बनाए।
इससे क्या मतलब है कि खट्टर हैं या सैनी हैं या मोदी जी हैं? आप क्या बातें कर रहे हैं? अपने लिए तो आप गोल पोस्ट एक तरफ रखेंगे और दूसरी जगह के लिए सर पे लेकर घूमेंगे।
आप कौन होते हैं पूछने वाले? हुड्डा साहब।
तो आप कौन
होते हैं पूछने वाले?
आप कौन होते हैं
होते हैं पूछने वाले?
यू आर नॉट ए कांग्रेसमैन।
देन यू आर यू अ बीजेपी मैन?
यू आर नॉट माय सपोर्टर।
अरे आप जो बीजेपी पे सवाल उठा रहे तो आर यू अ बीजेपी मैन? अगर आपके माध्यम से चलूं, आपके मानक से चलूं, तो आप बीजेपी वाले हो गए। कब ज्वाइन करी बीजेपी वाले?
सर सुनिए।
अरे सर आप बताइए ना, आपने कब ज्वाइन करी? मैं तो आपके माध्यम से ही चल रहा हूँ, आपके मानक से चल रहा हूँ, आपके स्टैंडर्ड से चल रहा हूँ।
हमको आपको जन्माना ही नहीं है ना सर।
हद कर रहे हैं।
मतलब जब मर्जी चाहते हैं इधर जाते हैं, जब मर्जी चाहते हैं उधर जाते हैं। आप क्या वो पेंडुलम वाला है क्या? ऐसे ऐसे घूमते रहेंगे?
मलिक साहब एक बात बताएं। मंडन मिश्र एक बार शास्त्रार्थ कर रहे थे, सामने वाले ने जब जवाब नहीं मिला तो थूक दिया। उन्होंने ऐसे मुंह पूछा, बोला कहे चलिए लेट्स कम टू द मेन पॉइंट अगेन। आप वही कर रहे हैं। आप अगर हार रहे हैं, आपकी गवर्नमेंट नहीं बन रही है, तो आप लाख कह लीजिए, हम किसको मुख्यमंत्री बनाएंगे, जनता किसको देगी, बीजेपी क्लोज हो गई। बट वन थिंग इज फॉर श्योर, बीजेपी इज नॉट गोइंग टू
switch to Pratikshit
either
data.
in Jammu Kashmir
Okay.
or in Haryana, and that is
We
the
are going to
fact.
switch to Pratikshit data. I am making a switch to. I'm moving now from the Stringer Inputs journalist data to Pratikshit data. Pratikshit data reflecting on your screen. So you might see a drop in the total number of viewers, but I am going by this because this, in my view, is reflecting a trend right now. So you're going to see a switch in the next 2 minutes to the live streaming Pratikshit election portal data. Charu Pragya, welcome. Very interesting situation now emerging. Pratikshit data showing 81. Can our producers tell me when we are switching? In the next 30 seconds, viewers, you will see live streaming Pratikshit data straight from the election portal through the servers of the Republic Media Network, going through our analytics team and giving you the data which at 9:41 seems to be reflecting the current trend in both Haryana and Jammu and Kashmir. And before I show the data, let me tell you the headline. BJP strongly back in the game in Haryana. Well, I mean, I'm only giving the numbers. You can keep laughing. I'm not making the numbers.
Dr. Goswami, you are trying to salvage the thing.
I am not trying to salvage anything. Your false aspersions, have no factual basis. Sometime back, on the basis of Stringer Inputs data, I know that I was saying that BJP is behind. Now Pratikshit data, Election Commission data, Charu Pragya is showing. Election Commission data is showing BJP is in the lead with 30 seats and Congress is at 28.
Right. You show it on the screen.
So what? So what should I show? I should show numbers put out by you. The numbers are there.
Numbers which
and
are
the
coming
numbers
from
are on your
Jupiter's
screen. Can we
velocity.
put the Pratikshit
Numbers are
data on
on
the
air,
screen?
on air, on air.
Numbers are coming from
Pratikshit data on your screen. Also on the DV graphics, please, Aditi. Let's please do that. Thank you. To the long shot right now, as we configure the data, the Pratikshit election portal data, can we change that DV graphics? Is showing BJP in the lead now with 40 seats out of 81. Congress behind BJP with 37. Charu Pragya, what is happening? I think this breaking news sticker is also wrong. Can we please change it?
See, even as per data that Ratnakar Tripathi might...
Yeah, but the breaking news BBG graphics was wrong. Can you please not take wrong graphics on air? Thank you. And that's the number right now.
So I'm
Charu, this is the number right now. 40 BJP, 37 Congress. Yes.
The leads which are being put out. Yes, yeah. So I'm also following the Election Commission website to look at the leads right now, and that I believe is the fair way to go. And not just in Haryana. If you look at the vote share in the state of Jammu and Kashmir as well, and also it's still very early in the morning, but if you look at the vote share currently, BJP is leading as the single largest party even in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. And wonderfully to share, we are also leading in the constituency of Lal Chowk in Srinagar. So I think this is going to be a time of a saffron sweep. The abrogation of Article 370 has shown us that what integration with the whole country can do. The tricolor is being celebrated, and I would just advise caution to everyone who is preemptively celebrating a victory without the results being out. But you know, Congress is a party which celebrates even a loss. Forget a victory.
कंपार्टमेंट का जश्न मनाते हैं.
Still celebrating the loss of Lok Sabha. So
कंपार्टमेंट का जश्न मनाते हैं, डिस्टिंक्शन का जश्न नहीं मनाते.
No, but I think we have a very big situation developing right now. Bhupinder Huda's visuals are coming in. Ratnakar Tripathi, Ramesh Sabarwal. You see, if the BJP is coming close to forming a government for the third consecutive time, Ramesh Sabarwal, hat-trick in in Haryana is unbelievable. Nobody has ever done it.
Yeah.
How will people read that? Sabarwal?
I don't believe that...
42! No. 1 minute. BJP is at 42. 43, 37. BJP inching towards halfway mark in Haryana. Mr. Sabarwal. EC, BJP big lead. Haryana 35.
35, 29.
Congress behind 29. These are interesting trends. BJP 43. BJP 2 short of halfway mark. Getting ready to form a government in Haryana. This is an unprecedented situation.
Is that the reason why all the seniors are rushing to Chandigarh from Channi to...
Which means I was...
Channi and Mukesh Agnihotri, they are going to
Mr. Sabarwal, this is to be very interestingly read.
Ajay Makan.
Fascinating situation, ladies and gentlemen.
Compliment should go to Mr. Saini, the kind of confidence and body language you are showing all these days that we are going to make it. I think that may... that's what's coming out now.
You see, what is happening is that overall also, Congress has done very badly in Jammu and Kashmir. It's down to 7. And if together with this, then it's going to be a huge loss of face for Congress if it loses Haryana. This is the best ever chance. And if it gets almost wiped out in Jammu and Kashmir on its own, then
they lose
Congress,
Haryana, Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi are going to be blamed because they propagated...
Why would they be blamed?
Because they were trying to stall a juggernaut. Huda's Congress, Huda's whole system was working like a juggernaut and inflicting damages to BJP wherever they could.
Yeah.
But then this Shailja element and Randeep Surjewala pacifying and getting in Ashok Tawar, all three are trying to show him the thumbs down. Don't underread these events.
I would have thought that BJP getting close to 35 would be a damn good performance by the BJP.
We were talking about that yesterday.
It's better than 2019.
But right now...
We were talking about it yesterday in your show.
41-39.
Right now, BJP is at 41, Congress is at 39. Charu Pragya, Nobody in Haryana, no political party in Haryana. Engineer Rashid is with us.
No.
1 minute. Anil Vij is giving a reaction. Let's see the situation here. Haryana is getting very interesting.
देखो ऐसा है पहलवानों की नाराजगी वगैरह किसी एक अद्धे हल्के पर उसका असर हो सकता है, सारे हरियाणा में उसका असर नहीं है। कांग्रेस तो हर चीज़ को बुलाने की कोशिश करती है, कांग्रेस करती है नफरत की राजनीति। तो वो मोहब्बत की दुकान से नफरत का सामान बेचती है, कांग्रेस मोहब्बत की दुकान से नफरत का सामान बेचती है, इसलिए वो इस प्रकार के करते हैं। ठीक है, नाराज़गी होगी, किसी की होगी, और उसका कहीं ना कहीं एक दो हल्के पर फर्क भी होगा, पर उससे सारे चुनाव में फर्क पड़ गया, ऐसा मैं नहीं मानता।
सब इस बार ट्रेंड चेंज हो गया, लड्डू की जगह कांग्रेस जो है वो जलेबियां बांटने पे आ गई है जब से राहुल गांधी ने जलेबी।
नहीं, अभी फैक्ट्री खोली नहीं राहुल गांधी जी ने, अभी उसका ताला लगा हुआ है, देखते हैं अभी वो उठे होंगे, आएंगे, फैक्ट्री खोलेंगे, फिर जनरेटर स्टार्ट करेंगे, फिर उसमें से धुआं निकलेगा, फिर देखते हैं जलेबी आती है।
सब इलेक्शन कमीशन के आंकड़ों में अभी भी बीजेपी आगे चल रही है।
We got Irfan Hafiz Loan. I think one of you can go across to Irfan Hafiz Loan. Abhishek, over to you, please.
He's the Congress candidate from Wagur Kriri in Kashmir, and he's live with us. Mr. Loan, it is clear now that it is still an open game in Jammu and Kashmir. आप तो रहेंगे NC के साथ, पर PDP के बिना सरकार बनेगी नहीं।
देखिए, सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि we are thankful to the Honorable Supreme Court that it is whatever this process is taking only on the direction of the Honorable Supreme Court. So we are witnessing these elections after a gap of 10 years. So we are hopeful this alliance, that's the Congress NC alliance, will form its government on its own. And the PDP has already decided, they have also said that they will also extend support to the alliance.
Okay, so basically you are saying that anyway the NC Congress alliance would come to power.
Yeah, they look comfortable.
We are hopeful. We are hopeful, keeping in view the last so many years, people are eagerly waiting for the results, and they want a local government here to be formed. So, keeping in view the public opinion, we are hopeful that this alliance will get the majority.
Just one question. Irfan Hafiz Loan, one more question. PDP, we are hearing that PDP is also keeping its options open. They want to give you some sort of support. If they give that support, will you take it? Will the alliance take it?
See, first of all, we must understand that it was the same India alliance which demolished BJP's stall claim that 400 par. This alliance left no stone unturned to defeat the BJP's that very so-called saying that 400 par. So we are hopeful also here that in the same way this alliance will emerge victorious, and this will defeat all the political anti-people designs of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Particularly, we have seen how they have degraded this state to UT. So we have seen for this decision where some inalienable rights of the people of Jammu and Kashmir we are brazenly violated. So this alliance is not only aimed to form the government, it has a larger scope, and in a larger perspective, it needs to be looked into. We have to rise from the electoral process politics and fight for the genuine rights of the people enshrined in the Constitution of India.
Mr. Loan, but it seems that the NC, despite maybe you are coming to power, but the NC would not be very happy with your performance because you are doing better in Kashmir and not good in Jammu. That's what NC wanted. You focus on Jammu and not Kashmir.
We move to Haryana. We have to go to Haryana. Yeah, Haryana, I'll have to go back to Haryana because that's the breaking news. Irfan Hafiz Loan, I'm going to come back to you in just a bit. Haryana, BJP is in a very strong lead right now with 43 seats.
38.
And 5 seats ahead of the Congress party at which is only at 38 seats. Election Commission is showing ahead.
38,
Raman Malik,
31.
Raman Malik right now, yeah, the gap is increasing right now. Charu Pragya, your sense of the numbers so far? This is the best performance ever by a political party in Haryana. If this trend continues.
And this is our third consecutive term. If we form the government again, Arnab, we must remember that. Also, let's remember that everything that the Congress says is a lot of castles in the air. Now they're talking about MSP in Haryana. Can I ask them what is the MSP in Karnataka? What is the MSP in Himachal Pradesh? Or maybe we should go back to the state of Rajasthan, where they said that all the loans on farmers are going to be let off. Instead, they confiscated the lands of farmers. So the way they talk and the way they deliver, it never aligns, and the people are on to that, and people are consistently on to that. Another observation I've been making is that whenever a good performance of Congress is predicted in any state, the Gandhi siblings usually stay away. Even here they were minimally involved, if at all, and the entire campaign was led by someone else. So that's also food for thought for the Congress. What is it that makes you perform better, marginally even better, when the Gandhi siblings are kept away? I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I am looking at the numbers on the Election Commission website right now. BJP is leading on 38 seats in Haryana versus 31 for the Congress party, and in the state of Jammu and Kashmir also, we still maintain the highest vote share.
According to Pratikshit data, BJP is already
I'm
hit
very
45
hopeful, I'm very
seats.
positive.
Very important breaking news input. According to Pratikshit live data, while only 86 out of 90 leads are there, BJP has already reached the halfway mark in Haryana, now back to 43. So it's hovering between 43 and 45. But it's a clear, one thing is very clear, Mr. Sabharwal, that the hype of the Lok Sabha elections, 90 seats, will be over if Congress loses Haryana. The entire hype of pardon me?
Yeah, if we lose, we want to see the percentage of our party,
Why up?
1% or 2%? 1.5%. They are going to 2%. That was the apprehension which I was having in my mind from the beginning. And the non-Jat votes. Non-Jat votes are not coming back to the Congress party.
38.
If we lose.
You overplayed the Jat card. You overplayed the Jat card.
No,
you overplayed the Jat card.
We have not overplayed the Jat card.
Okay,
Never.
Yes,
Mr. Huda,
they were loud.
No, never.
And that is what happened in Punjab also. The Jat played loud.
Never. Congress doesn't believe in that.
Congress always believes in that.
No, never.
Okay,
never.
tell me how many
Bhajanlalji
chief ministers you had and how many non-Jats?
Bhajanlalji was non-Jat.
Yeah, Bhajanlalji, you always pick
Deputy CM Chandramohan was non-Jat. Deputy CM was non-Jat. Or Deputy CM with Bhajanlalji, Chandramohan was non-Jat. What are you talking? We never played in that. Unfortunately, the BJP was never in Haryana because in 2005, we didn't beat Bhajanlalji.
Sabharwalji, for
that
your
was the reaction. I know the psychology. I know the psychology of Haryana.
No non-Congress government in Haryana has been formed without BJP.
You're right right now. 1 second. Yeah, 1 minute.
BJP
We
has
had
gone
wrong
to
regions.
46.
Don't show regions.
BJP has
I do
gone
not
to
need to
46.
say region-wise data. Producers, can you remove the region-wise data? Can I just stay on the state data? Because it's all very confusing right now. This is the number that matters. BJP 43 and INC is at 39. That's the only number that needs to be on the screen. Niranjan, please tell all those firing the graphics, because, viewers can get confused when you see a breakup of the data. We just need to see the overall picture right now. And the overall picture is that the BJP is hovering between 43 and 45. Clearly the single largest party. Independence 3 INLD. Present picture is that BJP will form the government.
Jindal is also leading.
Yeah, BJP will form the govment.
That was expected.
Devendra Kadyan is leading.
Top band.
And these are all independents. Gopal from Kalka is leading.
Yeah.
And 2 out of the 3 are...
Election Commission.
These are Election Commission.
Election Commission is now giving the exact number of votes with which the candidates are leading. So that's very interesting. For example, Chief Minister is leading by over 4,000 votes now, Naib Singh Saini. Then you have Kathal Leela Ram leading over Aditya Surjewala, Ranjit Surjewala, Randeep Surjewala's son by more than 5,000 votes. Similarly, you have other important constituencies like
Jagmohan Anand,
Dadri, where
Karnal.
Sangwan is leading by over 5,000.
No, Abhishek, Jagmohan Anand from Karnal is at 9,800 lead.
Yeah.
That's almost 10,000.
Yeah, Tosham Shruti Chaudhary leading by 4,000 votes. Rohtak, Manish Grover leading by 4,500 votes. So
Pramod Vij, another on the GT road belt.
Yeah, the thing is
about 11,000.
The thing is why you need to look at today's numbers very closely, viewers. If you're joining this live coverage, please understand no party has ever won. Ever won.
Yeah,
no party has ever won.
Very well.
Ever won 3 consecutive elections in Haryana.
Okay.
Right? And if the BJP wins Haryana, then the entire game changes. And if the BJP wins Haryana, then the BJP, the attempt to project 90 plus seats for the Congress as some kind of a moral
As a
victory,
compartment being distinction.
if after this, if Congress gets wiped out in Haryana and BJP comes for a 3rd term, then it's going to be historic. And then if this, 2024 Lok Sabha election, slight setback will be forgotten. And in the national picture, it will be clear that the BJP's core constituency has come back stronger. And while it may have punished the BJP slightly in the Lok Sabha elections, the infighting within the Congress, which was there this time, lack of unity, overplaying of Huda, right, and marginalization of Selja, poor performance of Rahul Gandhi, real politics, Instagram politics not working, all these things will be analyzed. So it's the BJP which has focused not just on Jats, but focused on consolidating the non-Jat vote bank. And non-Jat vote bank has probably, we'll have to analyze this, dented the rural vote bank of the Congress party. If that being the case, then the BJP has worked very strongly on the ground, whereas the Congress has been unable to bring the party forward. Please don't forget, your friend Mr. Surjewala chose to boycott the launch of the party's 7 guarantees for the state. Twice. And Selja and Surjewala boycotted the launch of the party's 7 guarantees for the state. Selja did not campaign and Surjewala only campaigned for his son.
And Kiran Chaudhary left there.
He only campaigned for his son. BJP, on the other hand, put a united fight. If this trend continues, I'm not saying this trend is continuing, but I'm saying Vinesh Phogat is right now trailing from Julana against Yogesh Kumar of the BJP. So that is also telling me a trend that if Vinesh Phogat is trailing Mr. Sabarwal, despite all the hype, and Niranjan has a breaking news story on this.
I have a breaking news update. Arnab, it could be worse for the Congress because I have 6 seats where the Congress is leading by only 100 or 200 votes. I'm going to go through the seats. Congress leading in Indri by just 140 votes. Julana just 200 votes. Meham just 200 votes. Mulana just 300 votes. Sirsa just 70 votes. Yamuna Nagar 800 votes. BJP also leading very, very close margins. Asad 400 votes. Bhadra 100 votes. Badshapur 180 votes. So it's very close. It could still, Congress margins are very low. They're in the hundreds. 100 to 100.
No, the data have changed on the Election Commission side also. 38-36.
38-36. On Election Commission showing 38-36. Pratakshat showing 42-40.
So whichever you pick, it's basically back to even Stevens between the Congress and the BJP as of now.
It's a tough fight.
Having an edge.
38 for the BJP as per the Election Commission, 36 for the Congress. INLD is 1 and BSP has also opened their account to 1. And the independents, there are 3. So they've the independents is here to working out.
What is the Election Commission data right now?
38-36.
38,
BJP 38, Congress 36.
36 to the Congress, BSP 1 and INLD is 1, independent 3.
3 independents in Haryana.
And Pratikshit data is showing 42 BJP, 40 Congress, INLD 1, BSP 1. BSP
1
may stay neutral in the game. in that case, in that case, you need to consider this. But I'll tell you, if I see the overall trends, the way things go, what we've seen in the last 15 minutes, you're going to see the BJP increase its numbers in Haryana. That's my bet. Because it's showing you an overall trend. That means maybe there were about 15 seats where the margins were close. Yeah. And as those margins close, you'll see that 43 go to 45, go to 46, go to 47. That's my sense. And Ravinder Raina is trailing in Naushera. And he was supposed to be coming live on the channel right now, but the big story is Haryana. We are only tracking Haryana. Ladies and gentlemen, only follow Haryana, because no party has ever won 3 consecutive elections in Haryana. Congress got only 20% votes after 10 years of power in 2014, which means 2014, when the BJP did well, Congress got wiped out with 20% vote. Haryana wipes out the party seeking power for the third term. Haryana does not punish the party. Haryana wipes out the party seeking power for the third term. Something very incredible is happening in Haryana. Something I feel is linked to the national election. Something of the BJP voter who did not come out last time because he was angry, and I said this in the last Lok Sabha elections, and Mr. Aharwal, everybody said I'm wrong. I said the BJP voter has decisively punished the BJP, but taken out his or her anger in the last election itself, and is now coming back for the BJP. BJP now leading with 45 to 46, and Congress only at 39,
45,
which
38.
means this is a very big thing, which means that Rahul Gandhi's promise of old pension scheme did not work. Rahul Gandhi's MSP guarantee did not work. Rahul Gandhi's freebie politics of 2,000 rupees to women in Haryana did not work. Right? Because maybe the people saw khatakat politics in other states. People in Haryana know what is happening in Himachal. In Himachal, you're not paying salaries. In Himachal, you're not giving pensions. In Himachal, you are putting a toilet tax. So people are saying khatakat politics does not work. Then this Adani-Ambani thing, I think, does not work anymore. Insulting Pran Pratishtha, saying that during Ayodhya, people are going for dancing, it does not work. Caste survey does not work. Mohabbat ki dukaan does not work. And we are going to have to come to terms with the fact that if this turns up being the result in Haryana, and I'm only excited about this in terms of politics because it's very, very rare to get a third term in Haryana. Anyone, Ramesh Sabarwal knows ye kitni badi baat hoti hai. Haryana mein third term will be the national headline everywhere tomorrow.
And it's going to be the history.
It's going to be complete history. It's going to be a change of politics. And you can't bring it down to Huda factor and all. Somewhere BJP voter who was a little disillusioned with the party and felt bad that the BJP did not get a majority. And now is coming back saying, no, we have to go back. I'll tell you this time, I know a lot of people who did not vote, people whose vote is domicile Haryana, live in Western Uttar Pradesh or neighboring areas, did not go to Haryana to vote, have in this election traveled 100, 200, 300 kilometers to go and cast their vote in Haryana. And that's usually a BJP
Mohan Lal Badoli very categorically said that holidays around the election would dampen the election spirit, and they requested the election commission to change. I do not think...
Guest list not with me.
So they would probably now start blaming and seeing EVMs and election commission as the culprit. But coming more towards it, Arnab, the whole point is one must look at it that I have been saying this, and I tweeted day before yesterday about 7 and 15, about 23 seats. And those 23
I'd like
seats...
to get Zainab Sikandar. She's joining us from Gurugram. She's a political analyst. Zainab, what do you think of this Haryana result right now? Very interesting. Very unexpected twist. 46 right now with BJP, only 38 with Congress.
So far, all the exit polls as well as the on-ground sort of wave was that Congress is winning and Congress is going to sweep this. But I have always said in all the debates that have appeared, even on your channel, that Haryana elections have always been neck and neck. The last 3 assembly elections were neck and neck, and you can never predict, how Haryana is going to vote. And the margin of victory in the last 3 assembly elections have shown this. In 2009, there were 32 constituencies in which the margin of victory was less than 5,000 votes. In 2000, I'm sorry, just let me take out the data because I don't want to say anything wrong. In 2014, there were 27 constituencies with which less than 5,000 votes victory margin.
Other guests.
And in the last election, it was 25 constituencies. So every time we've seen the victory of margin in many constituencies, if it's less than 5,000 votes, it shows that the results have always been neck and neck. So to anyone, for anyone
neck and
to
neck
see
anymore,
this
Zainab.
surprising.
This is not neck and neck anymore. The BJP is moving well ahead out there.
What I'm trying to say is that anyone who was predicting
and the BJP vote share was about 46%. It won out of 5 out of 10 Lok Sabha seats.
9-seat lead. EC is giving 9-seat lead for the BJP. 43-34.
43-34.
43-34. Election Commission data.
If this trend continues, the BJP is making history in Haryana in a most unexpected manner. And we can also quickly, Zainab, just 1 minute, let's go to other guests also, please.
Rohan Gupta of the BJP joining us. Rohan Gupta, are you there? Okay, he's going to take a second to come back with us. Okay, Ravinder Pandit is coming in on the perspective on Kashmir, but we're staying with Haryana.
No, go on to Ravinder Pandit.
Okay, Ravinder Pandit, BJP expected to do slightly better in Jammu. They seem to have lost some ground there. Ravinder Pandit.
No, I think BJP is doing well in Jammu, and you see, after 12, you will come up with the exact results. But what we have lost is, particularly, we expected 1 or 2 seats in Kashmir Valley, particularly the Sri Gurudwara seat by Yusuf Sofi, as well as the Gurez seat. That was very sure, and I still think Gurez will win. BJP will win that. But the ultimate sweep that results are showing is that NC is again leading by a good margin. And of course, NC has its own cadre. I have been always saying that. I was there only in the valley. I returned last week only. I could see, yes, quietly NC is moving its cadres, and NC will get a lot of seats.
Yeah,
that's for sure. And LC will make it. And I think NC is going to do it without Congress support, because there's a lot of pressure on Congress also right now at national level about Article 370 and various issues. So NC
breaking reaction coming in. Kumari Selja, let's cut across live. Sir, Pandit ji, 1 minute. Kumari Selja of the Congress Party speaking.
समझिए कि सेंसेक्स की तरह अप एंड डाउन ये है काउंटिंग का एक दौर होता है, हर इलेक्शन में होता है, लेकिन आश्वस्त हैं हम, कांग्रेस सरकार बनाएगी।
10 बज रहा है, कितनी देर और रुक जाए आपके हिसाब से?
देखो अभी शायद तीसरा चौथा राउंड है, तो 10 एक और होंगे कम से कम। उम्मीद नहीं, विश्वास है।
मेरे साथ कुमारी सैलजा हैं, कांग्रेस पार्टी की सीनियर नेता। मैम,
You know, I think that what is happening right now is that we saw some initial burst of results. Then I saw, I was told that celebration started in the Congress party. But strangely also, Mrs. Aharwal, there's one particular channel where a lady anchor started celebrating with the Congress party. And there were huge celebrations in that studio. And I would say this to everyone, including channels that I founded, that if you do this, you'll end up looking stupid later. Yes. So if there was a celebration that was reported, I think it'll be on social media soon, where a lady anchor started jumping up and down, celebrating with the Congress party, talking about having laddus and things like that. It is very immature behavior. I don't think it should have happened because you should always wait. I always say I was very quiet over the last couple of hours because I look at the consolidated data, I look at the live streaming data, and I always give that importance. It's that immaturity, which was terrible. I mean, nobody should ever do that. I don't know how they will face the people again. Now, the issue is it's too early to analyze what did not work for the Congress. I said anything over 30 seats will be a good result for the BJP. 25
के ऊपर जाने के बाद BJP का
बोलिए.
I feel that
yes,
it's not good for us. I feel that there is some strategy if this trend is going on. Non-Jat
caste census. No, I'll tell you. This constant.
Plus the our party vote.
Election Commission 46.
No. Turned into a guarantee by
and 46-33 by the Election Commission.
43.
46.
46. Okay, I might get it.
46-33.
Yeah, so I said that. I would see this number between 45 and 50. And I think it should call for deep reflection and introspection within the Congress party, because if you lose your best chance, where it is your election to lose, this is Congress party's election to lose.
I would not be surprised if they cross 2014.
Well, anyway, this is going to be the first time in the Rohan Gupta is with us right now. Rohan, numbers very interesting in Haryana. Gap also increasing between BJP and Congress.
33.
What do you attribute this to?
Arnab, the incident you were saying, I was also there when that lady anchor was jumping around.
Why did they jump like that?
Respect the verdict of people and wait for it.
No, but this celebration was embarrassing.
Somehow they were, उनको लग रहा था कि हो गया बस वो एग्जिट पोल में उन्होंने अपनी सरकार बना ली थी. It was embarrassing.
नहीं मगर उनको लगा चैनल को लगा कि उनकी सरकार
अभी 2 राउंड भी हुए नहीं है.
Did the channel think that they are forming the government?
एग्जिट पोल में बन गई तो बन गई. अब कल तक तो
यस मंत्रालय बढ़ रहे
आधे का अलायंस में सरकार बन रही थी तो उनको समझ में आ गया.
अभी
बढ़ गए थे, बढ़ रहे थे नहीं, बढ़ चुके थे. मंत्रालय भी बढ़ चुके थे, जलेबी भी हो गई थी, पेड़े भी बढ़ गए.
और आई थिंक पवन खेड़ा उस समय उस चैनल पे थे जब ये सेलिब्रेशन हुई थी उस चैनल पे.
यस
या मैं तो हमेशा कहता हूँ कि दिस इज गुड.
बिल्कुल
सो बैड.
मिठाई का बॉक्स था, सब कुछ था.
तुम भी तुम्हारे सिस्टम के हो.
रोहन, हाउ डू यू व्यू द रिजल्ट्स? बिकॉज if the BJP trend continues in Haryana, what will be the analysis of this at a national level?
See, I think I was closely involved in Haryana elections and ground level situation was completely different. ये जो हवा-हवाई create होती है कि ये है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. People, they saw the good governance for 10 years. After 10 years, the CM was changed. The way Naib Singh Saini worked relentlessly for last 3-4 months was amazing. There was anger related to Agniveer, there was anger related to farmers, some was there. It was addressed. It was sensitivity of BJP to address those issues. It's not like arrogant Congress party where their senior leader, the SC leader, Shelja, she was crying almost every day and that has really impacted the election. Because SC voter who voted for Congress party in Lok Sabha elections in name of Samvidhan, they realized the reality that this is the real face of Congress party. If this can happen to the senior leader of Congress party, what will happen to them? It made them remember the Jungle Raj of Congress party when Gohana can't happen, when Mirchi can't what happened, when girl was burnt alive. So obviously people haven't forgotten that. Obviously, after 10 years, Arnab, there will be anti-incumbency against any government. But then you start comparing the things before 10 years, obviously you realize that we are much better right now. There were the issues which have been addressed by BJP. So I think this is people's verdict and this is the sensitivity of BJP in understanding the pulse of people, what is the requirement of people, what is the requirement of farmers, what is the requirement of women, what is the requirement of our youth. They have addressed it. There can be issues, but if you don't address it under your arrogance, you are going to falter. That is what has happened to Congress party. It was their arrogance that after showing Samvidhan copy, Dalits will vote empires for them. It didn't happen. Because they were analyzing whether we have taken right decision for voting for Congress in Lok Sabha. And within 6 months, they realized that senior leader, if this can happen, the same thing will happen to them. 49. So I think 2 things to summarize. One is sensitivity of BJP and arrogance of Congress.
They've counted everything. 46, 33.
Okay, so we are now, Rohan, what we are going to do is, I'm now going to switch to the Election Commission data. So just 1 minute, this is very interesting numbers going to come. So in 30 seconds, viewers, I'm requesting our production team to switch to Election Commission data because Pratikshit data is there. But at this point, Election Commission has given 86 seats out of 90. I consider Election Commission to be more reliable and Election Commission to be more dependable. And the Election Commission data is what we are going to show now. So just wait for 30 seconds. You'll get a totally different number in the state of Haryana and also in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir, BJP has done fairly well in Jammu. BJP getting 26 seats. But you see, National Conference has done so well with 39 seats in the Kashmir Valley that it is compensating for the Congress's poor performance. So agar main is samay ke headline lu, if I were to read out the headlines, yes. Headline number 1, shocking Congress defeat in Haryana, likely. These are likely headlines. BJP creates history in Haryana with a hat-trick government. Congress poor performance in Jammu and Kashmir. Congress poor performance in Haryana. BJP voter consolidates again behind BJP. Dalit vote likely goes against Congress. Caste card and caste census card of Congress fails once again. After Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh, it fails once again in Haryana. And that is the situation right now. Rohan, you are analyzing this situation right now. Please continue. Can we get the numbers, Election Commission numbers on the grid, please? Okay, so Election Commission numbers, we're going to be putting
Arnab,
it in a few minutes.
From what you are saying.
Yeah. Please.
See, BJP is the only party,
Arnab,
who can, surpass the anti-incumbency and again form the government. You tell me, last Congress government which was repeated.
Okay, 1 minute. As for Pratik,
it was in Haryana before 10 years. So they don't understand.
BJP has gone up to 48, Rohan, in Haryana.
The difference now.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying.
1.75% difference.
Our number was around 50 only.
Our party has done them.
Yeah.
And the way BJP's micromanagement has worked, the way the seat-to-seat mapping is done, the way after candidates were declared, the damage control was done, it was amazing. I have seen at least 26 elections. The way I see the sensitivity of the party towards people, towards the issues of the ground, I think it is amazing. It is phenomenal. It's a different level. You cannot compare that with Congress party. They are arrogant. They understand that, okay, if the air says, the exit poll says, we are winning. They are not bothered about what is happening on ground. They are not bothered about the sentiments of Dalits in the state. They completely ignored. Even High Command ignored that. They thought that, no, this is what is, it's only in the media, it's not on ground. But it was on ground.
On a lighter note, one thing is very predictable nowadays, Rohan, is that once again all exit pollsters should be quitting their jobs and closing up their
48-34.
Commission is already showing 46 to the BJP.
Axis,
एग्जिट पोल बंद हो जाएंगे अर्नब भाई एग्जिट पोल चुनाव परिणाम जो भी हो एग्जिट पोल बंद हो जाएंगे
Yashwant Deshmukh, Matris, everybody wrong. Axis, My India, collectively the collective failure of exit polls. I know some exit pollsters who sit in Dubai.
Arnab, one important thing I would like to tell.
Guilt polling because they realize.
No. Now the new trend of exit polls is sit in Dubai, hire somebody in Noida, and put out an exit poll for Haryana. This is not going to work. It's nonsense. I mean, exit polls should shut shop now. Rohan.
I would like to make one
Haryana.
Yeah.
Difference is 14. We have a candidate who has to leave.
Go on.
Okay, we have Imran Raza Ansari. Imran ji, आवाज आ रही है. Imran Raza Ansari is a candidate.
Applied market research has been my subject.
Conference.
I see that one person is doing survey for all 10 people.
Quickly, one question from Imran ji and I'm coming back to you.
It is not scientific.
Imran Raza Ansari, what's your take on the verdict? Did you expect National Conference to win this big?
No, they have not won yet. It's only 4 rounds. We have still 9 rounds to go. Well, I don't know how familiar you are with the topography of Kashmir. Well, we have different blocks which have voted in different ways. So I think presuming that National Conference is winning so big, I think it's too early to say that. Like if we were, if 50%, 60% rounds would have been completed now, you would have called that as their landslide victory? No, I'm telling you, you'll be having a lot of surprises.
Go on.
Okay, Imran, if you can, yes. if you believe what you are saying.
Bhupinder Huda is speaking right now.
Huda speaking, let's cut across live. Huda speaking.
जो है वो जितने रिपोर्ट जाती है उतने सारा जो खबर आई है कांग्रेस की बहुमत आ रही है
10 साल के बाद क्या कांग्रेस पार्टी उत्तर भारत में वापसी कर रही है 10 साल के बाद 10 साल के बाद क्या
कांग्रेस की सरकार बनने जा रही है
जो ट्रेंड सर चल रहे हैं उसमें बीजेपी खेमे से कहा जा रहा है कि बढ़त बनाएंगे
कहीं नहीं बढ़त बनेगी आप देखना नतीजा है कांग्रेस का जो ट्रेंड आ रहा है वहाँ कांग्रेस का ज्यादा बहुमत आ रहा है
हजारों लोग नारा लगा रहे हैं हुड्डा जिंदाबाद मुख्यमंत्री के तौर पर आपको देखना चाहते हैं
ये पार्टी फैसला करती है
बीजेपी के बड़े लीडर जो पिछड़ते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं बीजेपी के बड़े लीडर पिछड़ते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं
कांग्रेस की सरकार बनने जा रही है भाई
सर आपको किसी अलायंस की जरूरत पड़ेगी या
49 leads now. Prediction showing 49 leads for the Congress party.
Election Commission showing 48. They've crossed the halfway
But in
mark.
respect,
48 and
34
34 for the Congress
this
and
is better
independent.
14 seat lead.
2014.
I told you.
Better than
14 seat
2014.
lead.
I told you yesterday on the program.
No, this is something that is completely unexpected. The BJP, according to my numbers, is doing better than it did in 2014 in terms of seat share. And Nayab Singh Saini, if he wins the election after having been appointed 6 months back, you can't say it's a change of face which has helped mitigate voter fatigue. It is, I insist, this is exactly what I said.
The BJP core voter coming back.
BJP core voter had moved back, saying 400 par we are winning, we don't need to vote. Now they have come back. And that is why the BJP's track record of everything else, see, BJP voter is not unhappy. Direct benefit transfer schemes have worked, right? Garib, Yuva, Annadata, Nari, 100-day plan has worked. Ayushman Bharat has worked, right? MSP on 24 crops, which they did.
Nobody else is giving a cost.
Actually worked. That broke the farmers' protest lobby's narrative that farmers are against BJP. Then unified pension scheme, which is an alternative to NPS, worked. Guarantee was given to Agniveer also. So that also worked.
Horizontal both.
Multiple rapid trail transport, social monthly pensions. Plus, I think what happened in Himachal.
Correct.
When Himachal economy collapsed, toilet pe tax लगाई गई. Salaries नहीं दिए गए. Pensions बंद हो गए. Fatakat fail हो गया. See, people, I think Rohan, I'll only say there's a really stupid group of people in Delhi who look at everything in terms of caste census and Rahul Gandhi. On the ground, caste census issue has not worked.
Arnab, there's one more important factor.
Let Rohan come in and then I'll come to you. Rohan, yeah. So
see,
something
Arnab,
very interesting
just talking about caste is not... See, Arnab, in Lok Sabha elections, people trusted them for once. 46. But just talking about caste and on ground insulting the most senior leader of Dalits, obviously people will not like that. Rahul Gandhi's statement on Sikh, I think it has also gone very against in Congress party in Haryana. I'm telling you because I was on ground. All those 22 seats, the Punjabi belt, it has really impacted badly. Rahul Gandhi's statement on reservation, that once they have the plans of removing reservation, it has also not gone well with Dalits. So Dalits who voted for Congress party after a long time in name of Samvidhan, they moved back. One, due to insult of their senior leader, they remembered the Jungle Raj. Number two, statement of Rahul Gandhi. This is two important things. And number three, the Punjabi voter, 22 seats, it has impacted badly. And fourth is organizational strength of BJP. After realizing that it is going to be tough, each and every seat was micromanaged. The senior leaders, because I was there in all those meetings, they made sure that each and every seat there should be a different strategy. It should be ensured how to increase BJP voting, how to ensure that the issues on ground needs to be addressed. Whether damage control, the people who are not happy and fighting against the party, how to take care of them. So it's not that it's only one factor. It is combination of all factors. Otherwise, after having such a clear-cut thing on exit poll, generally, Arnab, you see that the direction of exit poll is not wrong.
You've got to guess,
on an average, you know. Even you see Lok Sabha elections, exit polls direction was not wrong. But here the direction is wrong, which is totally against the credibility of
less said about exit polls, the better, till you stop having exit polls done from Dubai through Noida to Haryana. This Dubai-based exit polls have become a wrong trend. In fact, I was told the new trend.
अरे एक आदमी 10 पोल करता है, एक ही आदमी 10 पोल करता है.
Exactly.
But one more thing which I was referring to, Arnab.
Let's get Nikhil Jain into the picture as well. Nikhil,
one more thing which I was trying to tell you.
I just want to make a comment on what if the trend continues in Haryana.
Yeah.
I think this could be a beginning of the end to the tirade against the Agniveer scheme and this farmers.
Anything over 40 seats, and BJP is forming the government in Haryana. This is the picture.
Seats.
Right now it's 46, 47.
46, 36.
Yeah. Yeah.
Barring at least 3 seats in all the seats they have.
Nikhil, you want to come in on that? Harsh, things have changed in Haryana. How do you view this?
Unexpected. As you said, Arnab ji, the pollsters have failed miserably.
Yeah.
And
they always
like
fail.
I was saying earlier, कि जो anti-incumbency है, वो दिख रही है कहीं ना कहीं, लेकिन still the results of BJP are much better than expected. Like you were saying, it is better than the performance last time. And even the independents who are winning, if you see, 2 of them are BJP people. Devendra Kadyan from Gannor, Savitri Jindal from Hisar. So even if BJP falls short by 2, 3, 4, 5 seats, then INLD and independents will make up for it.
They're back to 48. They may be above 50.
Yeah. What are you seeing here?
I was saying one more thing. What has worked for BJP? Their cadre, which was having problems with the senior leadership or their way of working, has not worked against the party. They have stood or taken a back, but they have not gone into the public's talking crap about the party.
Yeah.
The backbiting has not happened. Another major thing which has happened for BJP.
But we just need to see whether this BJP lead holds. What is your assessment? Will this lead hold? My assessment is that the BJP lead will hold. And my assessment is BJP anywhere above 40 will form the government.
My assessment is, Arnab, that these wins are going to be smaller in the margins, but they are going to be wins. Number one, yesterday also you and Abhishek were there. I told you that I would not be surprised to see a better verdict than 2014.
Right.
And you would remember that.
Will it go to the wire, or will it be? In your view, will it go to the wire, or will it continue to be this kind of lead over the next half an hour? I mean, we'll be clear by 11.
It would fluctuate.
What do you think, Nikhil? What do you think, Nikhil? You're surprised. You seem a bit surprised with the numbers.
The Congress is still leading in terms of vote share. The Congress still is maintaining over a 40%.
Seat share.
No. Seat share, obviously, you've told
Sarkar to seat se banegi na.
Talked about that.
Moral victory. Let's see what the vote percentage.
The Congress, despite the Congress, despite a 14-seat trail from the BJP, is still leading in terms of vote share by 2%. So I feel these results can vary a lot. And another point that your viewers must notice that when we started the counting in the morning, it was the Congress which had a very strong lead, which basically means that in the postal ballots, which is mostly central government officers and other government officers, military officers, they are the ones who are now leaning towards the Congress, which is, a departure from the trend that we've been seeing in the last 10 years. So I will not still fixate on saying that the BJP is crossing 40 or the Congress is crossing 40. I think it needs to be seen. We are still at a very nascent stage in terms of the counting, and any conclusions to be drawn at this point are difficult.
You are at 38.8 and 40.46 seats. 38.8 and 40.5.
Forget about numbers. Look at this. BJP is leading from the 2 Muslim-dominated seats of Firozpur, Jirka and Haryana. Right? BJP is leading from all 5 constituencies from Karnal district. Which is the Lok Sabha constituency of Manohar Lal Khattar. BJP is leading from Charkhi Dadri, from where Babita Phogat in fact had lost for the party in 2019. This time they are winning. Of course, Vinesh Phogat is also trailing from Julana.
Yes, I told you.
Also, Charkhi Dadri's Sunil Sangwan is leading, and this is the belt where
I had on another channel, there was somebody who was very sympathetic towards another set of thought process. I told him there should not be surprise out of the 16 core seats where you are banking upon and which are very loud. You may lose 5 out of them. You may lose 5 out of those 16.
The margins appear to be solidifying right now. 4 rounds have already been completed. Of the 48 seats where they're leading the BJP, at least in 23 seats, the margin is over 5,000. So it's not a smaller margin that we're looking at. So they're solidifying right now in terms of their leads too.
Yeah, they're forming the government.
Well, I mean, the BJP seems to be forming the government there. You need to, we have some close contests that have been going on. Adampur Chandar Prakash of Congress leading with a slim margin of 861 votes. Asant Yogendra Singh Rana of BJP 431 votes. Bhavani Khera, Pradeep Narwal Congress 892 votes. Hansi Vinod Bhayana of BJP 690 votes. Indri Ramkumar Kashyap of BJP leading with 73 votes. Kaital Leela Ram from BJP leading with 920 votes. And Ladwa Nayab Singh Saini leading with 840 votes. But these are places where the BJP votes are consolidating. Point to be noted is, please keep watching the result, because even the BJP is leading in a lot of seats with a limited vote share. Do you see this trend holding, Rohan Gupta? Do you see this trend holding, Rohan? 49 right now for the BJP. Do you see it holding? I can't hear you.
Right now, on an average, 20 rounds are there. And after 5 rounds, if you see the seats where BJP is leading, the margin is around 2,000, 3,000. If you see where Congress is leading, the margin is around 1,000. So I see that maybe the number can still increase. That is what I see from the trend. See, I am not like a psephologist, or I don't want to be like exit poll. At the end of the day, I don't want to be wrong. But one thing is very clear, that from this number, we will cross 45.
I can, on a lighter note, you see, viewers, exit polls and Congress were winning till 10 o'clock. So whenever we say Congress, we must now put a category, Congress plus exit polls. So it should be Congress plus National Conference plus exit polls. It must be Rahul Gandhi plus exit polls, because the exit polls done from Dubai are always pro-Congress.
Now, what about the 2024 Lok Sabha exit polls?
Exit polls are, you can be sure about it, they are wrong.
You can call them a sham, all right, but how do you collate them with the Congress and make a coalition between the
exit polls? Anyway, Nadda is sending 2 cabinet ministers to Haryana right now, because they've realized that now is the government formation period. BJP moving towards 50 seats this morning. Very reflective, Ramesh Sabarwal. Just look at him. He doesn't know what to say. He's in a state of shock. The India Alliance collapsed. He blames the Aam Aadmi Party for the performance of the Congress Party. Justify that. Justify that to Rohan. You're blaming the Aam Aadmi Party for the Congress not doing well in Haryana.
Not unity in the party also.
Pardon me?
Not unity in the party also. And we were not having any non-Jat leader in Haryana Congress to whom we have built it up. I feel that...
Whose fault is that?
Our fault.
Whose fault is
our fault. We, the people, we are responsible for that. And there should be the in charge of the Haryana, from the AICC should not be from Gujarat, it should be from the northern India. There should be some Punjabi guy have been made in charge of the Haryana state. So there are logics behind this. We will lose
dissent,
we lose by 1% or 2%.
Open dissent in the and we have further close contests in Haryana. Narwana Krishan Kumar of BJP leading with 665. Nilokheri Bhagwan Das of BJP 94 seats, 94 votes only. Safidon Ram Kumar Gautam of BJP leading with 76 seats. Now all of these are seats where the Congress had a slim lead and they are converting. Like in Rai, Krishna Gehlawat of BJP now leading with 821 seats. Rohtak, Manish Kumar Grover of BJP leading with 542 seats. And what this is telling me is that the numbers could go beyond 50 because the leads are consolidating for the BJP in the areas where they have just taken back the lead from the Congress party. That is the trend. So the numbers could go 50 plus in my view. That's the sense I'm getting. And it's time to analyze this kind of a result. Completely unexpected. Zainab, first thoughts from you. Consolidated numbers from the BJP right now, right? Including from Gurugram, where you are live from.
Comment also, I was saying exactly this, but my comment was cut short, that even when the exit polls were giving a clean sweep to Congress, I still maintain that it's not so easy to give a clean sweep, and I am the last person to believe in exit polls as being the gospel truth. I truly believe that even when everyone was predicting Congress is winning, I said, no, it's going to go neck and neck. And like you all are discussing right now, the victory margin in so many constituencies, usually as seen in the last 3 assembly elections, is less than 5,000 votes. So till the end, nobody can predict anything. And the way I saw it was that BJP still has an upper edge. Why? Because of the one problem that's riddled Congress for years now, in fact, for decades, which is factionalism. The problem with Congress is their leadership can never decide who is the face, who is the organizer, who is going to lead from the front. It's always a mess towards the end of it. And it's been seen in multiple elections. Even citing examples is silly. Even a child would know that Congress is riddled with leadership issues. Be it Kumari Shelja ji, be it Bhupinder Huda ji, even discussing whether Bhupinder Huda ji is the CM face. They're never clear on where they're headed in their leadership. Whereas BJP is always extremely organized, which is why they always have an edge. Even in an election where they are being, touted as, they have, sort of a way to lose, because of the farmer's ire and Agniveer and the Jats protesting against BJP. There were so many things riding against the BJP, but the very discipline and organization within the party and the clear communication from the headquarters to the state leadership was so clear that at least the cadre went about in an organized way. In Congress, we see top leaders crying over the fact. I mean, Kumari Sheldraji in so many interviews has said, yes, I am the CM face. That just shows there is a desperation even within the top leadership of the state to show themselves that, yes, we are in the standing, because the headquarters are not communicating clearly. The Congress headquarters are not communicating clearly. And this has been seen in various elections. Factionalism is the chink in the armor within the Congress.
Hatheen is important. Hatheen is very important. Hatheen happens to be an integral part of Mewat. And the BJP is winning.
If you're talking about regions, I'll tell you, out of the total 27 seats, Rohan, I'll just come to you in the Aharwal region of Haryana. BJP had won, South Haryana. BJP had won 16 in 2019. They had won 14 in 2014. Which was the highest number of seats. Now, Jats had been disenchanted with the BJP in Haryana, so the BJP was banking on the Aharwal region in the south of the state. And Aharwal, which is 3 parts, one Gurgaon, second Rewari, and third is Mahendragarh. This has remained loyal to BJP in 2014. This time they have come strongly back to BJP. So trends are showing that in the Aharwal belt of Mahendragarh, Rewari and Gurgaon, that BJP is well ahead and the Congress is very distant. And Gurgaon BJP MP and Union Minister Rao Inderjit Singh, he won a 6th term as MP. He led the party from the front. Most of his loyalists got the tickets, including his daughter, Aarti Rao. And BJP has done very well, very, very well in the Aharwal region. This is the kind of mapping, political mapping that Congress did not do. Rahul Gandhi simply going and saying locomotive workers, provoking locomotive workers, doing caste census, overplaying Jat card was the opposite actually of elsewhere in the country you say I am pro-Dalit. But in Haryana during an election you are anti-Dalit. No, he went back to the Indira Gandhi style of dominant caste politics. तो कहने की कुछ बात है, करने की कुछ और बात है, leadership तय नहीं है. The micro level politics नहीं हो रही. See, micro level politics BJP is better. We have to be clear. BJP is better in micro level caste constituency kind of politics, and that is what is giving it the lead this time. That's the only analysis I can have.
GT Road Belt and South Haryana.
Let's get entire GT Road Belt has actually
Rohan Saffron.
All saffron.
All saffron. South Haryana, all saffron.
Rohan, what do you think? Rohan.
West Haryana, all saffron.
No.
Louder, please, Rohan.
North, along Punjab border,
I have seen the war room very, very closely in Haryana. I was there for the war room. I was in charge of war room. And what is important, what you are saying is, it is a seat-to-seat mapping. See, what happens when the feedback goes to Congress High Command? They feel that, no, Hudas are strong, so you give them 72 seats. Selja is not that important. Surjewala is not that important. So the tickets are distributed as per the group and not from the ground feedback. That is the most difficult part of Congress party. तो उनको लगता है कि ये leader है तो उसके ऊपर कर दो बाकी सबको छोड़ दो. They didn't realize. One more thing, Arnab.
Let him finish.
If you see that with BJP, they changed the CM after 10 years. And there was absolutely nothing against no statement by Manohar Khattar. So that discipline which BJP can maintain, Congress can never maintain. And at the end of the day, now people want, the stability in the state. They do not want 3 leaders fighting like Rajasthan, Karnataka, Himachal. Every day you see that Congress leaders are fighting. And somewhere high command is rather than, solving the issues, they contribute to the issue. This is the core issue where in case of BJP it is party first. The leaders are second, the CM is second. I think this is the major difference I have seen personally because I have worked on both the sides. I think where party is first and leaders, individuals are second, that is the win of people.
Okay, Rohan, since you mentioned that you were in the war room, one Gujarati worked for BJP, but the Gujarati for the Congress did not work, Deepak Babaria, right? You were talking about replacing him, huh?
No. But I'm not saying that. I say that the Haryana needs us.
Even he was not happy.
We have to do a social engineering, When we have a people in the party which can be beneficial in the Haryana politics, we should put that, number one. Number two, we can't ignore the legacy of Bansi Lalji and Bhajan Lalji. How we can ignore that legacy? at the cost of my party. I feel so sad today. Why we betrayed them? Why we told them to go and leave us? We practically humiliated Bhajanlal's family. We practically humiliated Bansilal's family. So these are the reasons, you know. We have to abide. They're all congressmen. They are hard from the heart. They're Congress. Still they are the Congress. We can bring them back. Still we can do that.
But Robert Vadra likes Bhupinder Huda. But Robert Vadra likes Bhupinder Huda.
No.
Hey, no, 1 minute. Who is his closest buddy? Who is Bhupinder Huda's closest buddy in the Congress? Is it not Robert Vadra?
No.
No, please accept the fact.
No.
You can say all this, nobody will listen to you.
No. Robert has nothing to do with the Congress party.
Robert has nothing to do with the Congress party. Robert is your present and future leader. He was going to contest the elections in Haryana.
Our future leader is
because of Robert Vadra that Bhupinder Huda got problem.
Okay, let's now see something which is very important here. Since you referred to Bhajanlal and Bansilal, you must not forget that Mr. Huda, in his second term, got 40 seats, and he stole away 5 MLAs of Kuldeep Bishnoi, and he ran the entire government without legal ramifications of it, because after the end of the term, those MLAs were found to be infectious. Now, the point what I'm trying to do, in terms to they were not correctly going into the Congress. Now, the most important factor which has to be looked into is that Congress is not a party, it is the family's desire.
We're cutting to Bhupinder Singh Huda, who just given...
Okay. So this was former Chief Minister of Haryana, Mr. Bhupinder Singh Huda, who was speaking exclusively to Republic TV with the journalist Anup Akel for Republic Media Network.
Play it a second time. I want to see the reaction there. Play it a second time. In 10 seconds we're playing it. He got very angry. He held the Republic mic. I mean, I'm not responsible for his defeat. Robert Vadra is responsible for his defeat. Why is he assaulting my reporter? I don't know what's going on there. Bhupinder Huda getting very angry. That's not the way to behave with a journalist out there, but that's what it is. He's short-tempered right now. He cannot expect it. The numbers should have been different, 47-36 right now.
He must be in shock.
He must be in shock. But I'm not responsible for his shock. The people of Haryana are responsible for his shock. Why is he beating up my reporter? Or trying to, at least, you know. Can we play that soundbite again? Very interesting. Okay, it's coming live. We're going to play it once again, ladies and gentlemen. 47-48 for the BJP and about 36-37 for the Congress is where it's sort of
settling. It has increased right now.
It's settling. I expect this number to be closer to 50. And we have seen some close contests. I would like to say that some close contests are also there in Jammu and Kashmir, but that's natural. You shouldn't look at these contests very, very closely.
Our vote percentage will definitely increase.
What vote percentage are you talking about? I mean, the BJP goes from the BJP goes up in terms of seat share, consolidates its vote share, and gets a hat trick. What are you talking about? Yeah.
हमारे साथ हरियाणा के भूतपूर्व चीफ मिनिस्टर मौजूद है भूपेंद्र सिंह हुड्डा जी। अभी जो अर्ली ट्रेंड्स है उसको देखते हुए क्या लग रहा है? अभी जो हरियाणा इलेक्शंस के अर्ली ट्रेंड्स आ रहे हैं उसमें कांग्रेस पहले आगे चल रही थी, बढ़त थी, उसको अभी पीछे चली गई है, क्या लग रहा है?
कांग्रेस की सरकार बनने जा रही है।
कितनी सीटें आएंगी कांग्रेस?
बहुमत आएगा।
अच्छा, ये कह रहे हैं कांग्रेस के अंदर इंटरनल जो है वो कलह चल रही है।
कोई तरह चली, बीजेपी में कलह चल रही है।
कुमारी शैलजा चीफ मिनिस्टर होंगी या?
हो गया। एक क्वेश्चन से जान देना।
Okay. So this was former Chief Minister of Haryana, Mr. Bhupinder Singh Huda, who was speaking exclusively to. कितनी सीटें आएंगी कांग्रेस?
बहुमत
आएगा।
इंटरनल जो है वो कलह चल रही है।
कोई तरह चली, बीजेपी में कलह चल रही है।
कुमारी शैलजा चीफ मिनिस्टर होंगी या?
हो गया। एक क्वेश्चन से जान देना।
Okay. So this was former Chief Minister of.
I mean, he's just looking so irritated out there. He can't handle the situation. It's over. I mean, he's losing his temper. You look at him. Look at the psychosomatic response of the person. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's keeping on asking Akhil who's going to form the government. He's seeing the numbers out there. But when he's pushed a second time and when Akhil asks him that was there andar ki kalesh thi kya? Was there an internal clash? That's when he holds the mic and pushes him back. Play it again out there, please. Once more, please, viewers.
अर्ली ट्रेंड्स है उसको देखते हुए क्या लग रहा है? जो हरियाणा इलेक्शंस के अर्ली ट्रेंड्स आ रहे हैं उसमें कांग्रेस पहले आगे चल रही थी, बढ़त थी, उसको अभी पीछे चली गई है, क्या लग रहा है?
कांग्रेस की सरकार बनने जा रही है।
कितनी सीटें आएंगी कांग्रेस को?
बहुमत आएगा।
अच्छा, ये कह रहे हैं कांग्रेस के अंदर इंटरनल जो है वो कलह चल रही है।
कोई चल चली, बीजेपी में कलह चल रही है।
कुमारी शैलजा चीफ मिनिस्टर होंगी या
हो गया, एक क्वेश्चन से जान
Okay, so this was former Chief Minister of Haryana, Mr. Bhupender Singh.
As a 77-year-old Bhupender Singh Huda is unable to come to terms that at this stage of his political career he has been unable to deliver for the Congress party despite all the support, all the backing,
free hand,
and a complete free hand. Right? I mean, this is it's a moment of reckoning. The good thing for Rahul Gandhi is he can get away by blaming Huda, but can he? Can he? This time can he? No, he can't. Akhil is with us. Akhil is with us. Akhil, can you hear me? Akhil, Arnab here. Akhil, come in front of the camera.
I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
We saw him getting very angry with you. What happened?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
What happened? He got very angry. He almost assaulted you out there. What happened?
Well, absolutely. I repeatedly asked him the question that whether Kumari Shelja is going to be the Chief Minister or Mr. Bhupender Singh Huda, but he refuses to answer that question. Apart from that, the second question we asked him that as the early trend shows that Congress was leading, but now the Congress party is trailing, but he is refusing to answer. We are going to again ask him this question. What I've been seeing that there's an internal rift between the Congress party.
I've told you now. I've told you.
What we have been seeing. Just a soft question. What we have been seeing that there's an internal rift within the Congress party. There is an internal rift between the Congress party. Mr. Huda, just a simple question. Could you please allow me to ask? Mr. Huda, why are you dodging the question? I'm just asking you one simple question. Is it Kumari Shelja? So right now here you can see Mr. Bhupender Singh is not
the Congress workers are getting aggressive and near violent there with you. You should be careful.
He seems to be.
Yeah, I can see that out there. They don't like the questions out there. And that is the principal problem of the Congress party.
I'm just asking you a very simple question.
नहीं मना कर दिया ना आपको
I'm just going to ask you a very simple question.
भाई नहीं होगा बता दे नहीं होगा ऐसे नहीं होता अगर आप जाओ पहले पूछो तसल्ली करो
Just a second.
Just listen to me. एक second.
Are you fearful of losing this election?
That's not the question. Let me clear. आपने क्वेश्चन पूछा आपने
ऐसी गलत बात पूछ कर जब कहेंगे
You are the only one. You are the only one.
Okay, Akhil, so obviously they don't want to answer. Brave attempt by you, I must say. You know, you've done damn well. You've asked him the question which is making him uncomfortable, which is the question about internal dissent. But let me go back to the guest. Well done, Akhil. The real question is of internal dissent, the inability to manage the internal dissent of the party. As far as Jammu and Kashmir is concerned, it's completely clear out there. The National Conference has totally swept the Kashmir Valley, and the National Conference is going to form the government with the Congress party. But the real performance there is not of Congress, which has only got 8 seats. Please don't forget. Is the National Conference, which has almost got 40 seats out of 50. You know, in the Kashmir Valley, which has changed the game out there. Lalit.
Yeah, just I'm quite worried about what this election has thrown out. You know,
why?
I don't know. In the name of democracy, Kashmiriyat, Insaniyat, and Jamhuriyat, have we walked into a trap? And the kind of competitive separatism that was spewed during by these mainstream Islamist parties.
Limited parties. I mean, they don't. Whoever is the government.
Imagine Hezbollah. They mourn the death of Hezbollah chief. Hezbollah is pro-Pakistan, is against India, is in support of Azadi of Kashmir.
Yeah, go on. Niranjan and Shaman, please. Yeah,
National Conference has also picked up in Jammu. That's also another big surprise because in some seats.
That goes against BJP because BJP, I tell you one thing. BJP is a nationalist party. Dogras have been taken for granted. Hindus of Jammu and Kashmir are being taken for granted. And they need to take a lesson on that. In Kashmir, Kashmiri Hindus are expected to vote for the constituencies that they were forced to abandon 32 years ago. They were, and the tools of genocide exodus were murder, mass murder, and rape. And till now, not even BJP has acknowledged.
My guess is
Nasir, for the BJP, if they are leading right now in Shopian, that's a big message coming in. For Shopian, if at all, right now, Javed Qadri is has a margin which is smaller, about 400 and 500 votes. But having said that, in Chopra, BJP is picking up.
There's one more thing I want to tell you. The nationalist Muslims of Kashmir, I'm worried about the safety. Imagine what they did to Ikhwan.
If you compare it to the previous elections, BJP has also made inroads in the valley. Let's also make that a point, because there are two other areas.
Boys, then girls who have come out, they are sticking their neck out, holding their tricolor to their chest. And what they did, this non-BJP people did in Kashmir with Ikhwan. I'm so sorry. I fear for the lives of these people.
This mandate for the BJP is also because of what they've been able to achieve in Jammu and Kashmir.
Thank you, Arnab, for having me. I'm pretty, very much happy the way people of Jammu Kashmir have spoken and the way, they have given mandate to regional political parties, including National Conference, PDP. I may have differences with National Conference. I may have differences with People's Democratic Party, but I am, I'm happy the way people have spoken, because post 370, the way our, constitutional spaces were robbed out, the way we witnessed a dispossession in Jammu Kashmir, the way, constitutional spaces, the way we witness democratic institutions were criminalized. So in that response, this, mandate, this kind of response to local regional political parties, including National Conference, PDP and Congress, it was, very much expected. So far your question about Shupian and Gurez constituency is concerned, I guess, I personally feel, because I belong to Bandipur village, Bandipur district, and Gurez Valley, where BJP is right now neck to neck with its National Conference candidate Nazir Ahmad Gurezi Saab. It was very much expected, because in Gurez Valley, the contest and the politics revolves around, it revolves around, personality rather than about, party politics. So past particularly past 3 decades, Gurez assembly segment have, witnessed a neck-to-neck contest between Nazir Saab and Fakir Saab. Although Fakir Saab was initially in Congress, then in PDP, now in BJP. So personally, this was very much expected, because he has worked as MLA. He had his elder son. He worked as carelessly in Gurez constituency, keeping our differences apart, whether he is in BJP or in Congress. But the way Congress performance in Jammu Kashmir, particularly in Kashmir, it was not surprising, because I come from Bandipur constituency. And they field a candidate who, am I audible?
Yes.
Let me talk about my constituency. So it is Congress candidate. He played politics for 30 long years against Congress cadre. He harassed Congress cadre for 30 long years. He abused them, used mudslinging against them for 30 long years. Now Congress party has, fielded the same candidate who has harassed.
But that's the lowest tally right now. That's the lowest tally for the Congress party too, with 8
for 30 long years. How come Congressy cadre, how come Congressy loyalists, including our family, how come Congress is expecting that we will,
had the Bharat Jodo Yatra,
its candidate, when its candidate has harassed, it is
the Congress had touted
cadres for 30 long years.
Ahmadiyas, the Congress had basically touted that Bharat Jodo Yatra had an impact in Jammu and Kashmir, in Kashmir itself, the fact that they were able to even campaign. The reality is this, they are down, and the fact that below than what they had performed in 2014 elections also.
See, the Bharat Jodo Yatra, okay, it had its impact.
What impact? It shows nothing. It has gone down.
Yes, in Jammu and Kashmir. The reason being that the Congress does not have any cadre as such in Kashmir particularly. Well, Jammu, they may have some base and they may get some seat, which is expected. In Kashmir, barring 2 seats, that's Duru and the Central Salting, where the president of the Jammu and Kashmir Congress is contesting, and General Secretary of this Congress party, All India Congress party from Duru is contesting. Those are surely the chances they have to win, and then maybe 3 places they haven't contested. Because the individual, the individual personality, not because of the Congress much. If we talk of Bagura, one side of advocate Irfan, if his loan is there, who has its own impact. So likewise, there in Bandipora, Mr. Nizam is there, he has his own, and so being in other areas also. So as Congress, it does not have You see, I tell you that national conference too would have.
Amar is getting in breaking news trend right now because the numbers have stabilized on both Election Commission and Pratiksha. The Election Commission showing 47 for the BJP, 36 for the Congress Party.
Haryana.
Same, Haryana. 47 for the BJP, 36 for the Congress Party. Numbers are stabilizing. Looks like BJP comfortably way past the majority mark. And also
Vinesh Phogat after 4 rounds is trailing by 3,700.
3,700.
So it's going to be big loss for Vinesh Phogat.
Narrative.
The narrative. Controversial wrestler pushed by the Congress party, protested against the BJP government. But against her, BJP put up an army captain who served as a captain, was in the army for 9 years. That is Captain Yogesh Bairagi. So, credibility issue there. Did Vinesh Phogat become too much of a Congress mascot? Rohan Gupta raises his hand there on the Vinesh Phogat issue. Yes.
See, there are 2-3 things, Arnab. If you analyze these elections overall, if you are not clear in your narrative, people are not going to vote for you. If you see Jammu, Kashmir, the Congress party's narrative was not clear. When in debates also you ask them questions, either are you with NC as far as bringing back 370 is concerned, there was no clear-cut answer. Yeah. Are you with NC for talk with Pakistan? There was no clear answer. People don't like this. People want clarity, whether this side or that side. You might be wrong, you might be right, but you cannot be, ambiguous. That is what is the problem with Congress party. That's why the nafrat ki dukaan, मोहब्बत की दुकान, जहाँ पे नफरत के पकवान परोसे जा रहे थे, उसकी हार हो रही है. इसका इम्पैक्ट हरियाणा पे भी पड़ा है. हरियाणा में जिस प्रकार से उनके लीडर के साथ में नफरत चल रही थी, उस पर कांग्रेस हाईकमांड अगर चुप बैठा है, तो जनता कैसे भरोसा करेगी? दूसरी पार्टी है जहां 10 साल के बाद सीएम को चेंज किया गया, वहां पे कोई झगड़ा नहीं हो रहा है. वहां पे आपके हर रोज झगड़े आ रहे हैं. एक ही लीडर को आप 72 टिकट दे रहे हैं. आप ग्राउंड का क्या फीडबैक है वो नहीं देख रहे हैं. विनेश फोगाट रेसलर जिस दिन उन्होंने टिकट डिक्लेयर किया, उस दिन ये तय हो गया था. आगे भी जो हुआ, इट वाज ऑर्केस्ट्रेटेड एंड पीपल रियलाइज दे वर चीटेड. People of Haryana realized that they were cheated in name of these Pelwans. And that is what the situation on ground. The feedback which reaches to their headquarters and the feedback which is there on ground, they are completely different. And that is the main problem with Congress party, that their high command, the so-called advisors, they are totally disconnected from ground. And that's why they bank on the leaders. From ground, they are not connected. They are strong in their high command. That is the basic problem where they have completely failed in reading the ground situation in Haryana.
And now I'll tell you why the Dalit vote,
the way they are going right now, they cannot win any election.
No, you see, for the Congress party which talked about caste factor, the Dalit vote is moving away from the Congress because there are 17 resumed assembly constituencies in Haryana. BJP is leading in 8 and Congress is leading in 10. Now, out of the 8 SC seats where the BJP is leading, 6 are in addition to the BJP's kitty in 2019. 6 of these seats were won by Congress, Independence and JJP. So, significant Dalit vote is moving towards the BJP.
Yes.
Which means caste census, nobody cares about a caste census, and it's time Rahul Gandhi stops trying to make it a single point campaign to try and win votes.
And there is a reason why this Dalit vote polarization
and this will have an impact in Maharashtra.
100%.
Let me tell you, it's also a reflection of the way things will go in Maharashtra. Vinesh Phogat is trailing. She's looking very concerned, full frame to those pictures out there. She cannot believe it. She had been completely supported by and totally supported by Huda, but she's trailing in a big way. Remember, she didn't even pick up the legal fight after Olympics strongly. Congress put up legal team for her, lawyers for her, but she's trailing badly right now in Julana. This is a shock factor right now. She's getting inputs right now, but Vinesh Phogat is behind. Vinesh Phogat badly behind. Congress leader Vinesh Phogat is behind in Julana. Yes, please.
So the point I was making was Raman Malik and you there was plan 17 put in place by the BJP, which was the 17 Dalit seats, the reserve seats of Haryana. Now the decision was taken, the DSC decision, right, for getting in special benefits for the defined scheduled caste. And those are the scheduled castes which are the non-creamy layer Dalits effectively. And I think that has paid benefits.
No, you must see, Abhishek, what happened is that everyone has this sweet talk about BJP कि जी इनकी चिंतन मनन ही चलता रहता है. But the fact of the matter is, the Chintan Manan is not about that who कौन बनेगा मुख्यमंत्री या कौन बनेगा क्या leader. That is about what went wrong where, and they fixed the leak well in time. Now, I remember as soon as there was a change in the leadership, I was speaking to somebody and I gave a figure. And after that, the decisions were taken about Agniveer, vertical and horizontal reservation, MSP, loan waiver, certain other elements were put in. I said, at that point in time, they have changed the game. Had they done that even 3-4 months back, you could have seen a 65+ scenario here. But here, you remember, I've been calling this that about 50, I would not be surprised.
But this is clearly, see, non-creamy layer Dalit polarization, non-Jat polarization, the GT road factor where, you know, that businesses have suffered because of the mobilization of farmers. From Punjab, the Haryanvis have paid a price, and they believe that if the Congress comes to power,
on various
there would
Punjab
be
channels also, when I speak on various Punjab channels also, I've been asking them a simple question. Two, in fact. One, agriculture happens to be a concurrent list subject where it is state government also. So at least go and talk to your state government. Stop putting the pressure onto Haryana. Why are you putting pressure onto Haryana where now at least 6 months back Haryana has already announced that all 24 odd crops are going to be given MSP. Loan waiver is done, executed.
Right.
Now the problem is, one was that the Congress did not understand that these leaks or these hyper situations which were created, narratives, have been busted.
Okay, now also, because Arnab mentioned about the impact of this on Maharashtra, I would say even think long term. If fear factor on the Jat fear factor has played a role in this, what about the Yadav fear factor playing out in Uttar Pradesh in 2027?
You will see that.
Yes.
You will see that. The lie has been busted. The problem is that people were given this fear factor that, oh, because you were the dominant caste, you had all the chaudhar in your hand, now it is gone. It will never come back. They have faced this, that more
information. BJP has widened its lead. It's touching 49, leading in 49 according to the Election Commission. BJP leading in 49 seats.
49-35.
So the margin has gone up to 14-15 seat lead in Haryana for the BJP. The margins are now wider. So it appears like the numbers are going to settle around 50 as Arnab says.
Congress falls to its worst ever performance in both Haryana and Jammu and Kashmir. Congress collapse. Congress falls to its worst ever performance. Congress falls to its worst ever performance. Sir. Ashok Pandit, welcome. Good evening. I'm glad you came in before I was about to leave the studio. Your analysis of Jammu and Kashmir Congress performance, BJP strategy. How do you view the J&K situation?
Arnab, Congress as it is had no, say in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. They always used to pick a ride on the other local political parties like PDP and Congress, PDP and National Conference and other local political parties. As far as the current situation of Jammu and Kashmir, one thing I always said that the victory of Rashid Engineer in Lok Sabha elections had created a point of view that locals in Jammu and Kashmir, in the valley, are still supporting that kind of a mindset which believes in supporting terrorism and leading those kind of atmosphere in the valley. So today, if National Conference is getting so many seats, it's a sad trend as far as I am concerned, as far as my community is concerned, and as far as the growth of Jammu and Kashmir is concerned. Because these were the very people who, and I'm surprised people have voted them, these were the very people who created an atmosphere of violence, atmosphere of bloodshed, atmosphere of our genocide, everything. and suddenly they're coming back to power, it creates a doubt in my mind that we should not get back to 90s and that kind of an atmosphere again. BJP has got good number of seats. I hope that they'll keep them in check and things will not go that worse as it was earlier in the late 80s and the 90s.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, right now the big headline, however, is Haryana. And in Haryana, BJP at 49 seats. Shazia is joining us right now, BJP spokesperson. Shazia, your take on the Haryana result where BJP has gained 9 seats from last time and is coming up with a completely stunning comeback in Haryana. What impact will it have to the national narrative in your view?
So I think it's a fantastic turnaround. We can see a huge gap between the two parties. And I also think that while Congress on one hand had begun to even do analysis as to why they're winning, as to why they're getting 60 seats, as to who will be the CM, here you have numbers that totally defy that narrative, that, Rahul Gandhi has made such a, comeback and he is going to change the fate of Haryana with Jawan, with Pehelwan, with Kisan. But you see quite the reverse happening in Haryana right now. So that is something indeed to learn from, that overconfidence and overplaying your cards and a false narrative doesn't always work. Eventually, it is a matter of reckoning and the truth that that is being displayed right now. And to be honest, Arnab, this is actually the first time that a party will be returning to power for the third time, because Khattar had just equaled Mr. Huda's record of 10 years. But this indeed is big for Haryana by all measures.
So why did you remove
It's very big. It's a great turnaround, I would say.
No, maybe removing Mr. Khattar helped.
Mr. Khattar is a cabinet minister. You can any meet with him and meet him. So you don't have to worry about who removed who. But the fact is, who voted for who is what matters.
Well, I'll before I go for a while, I'll tell you one thing. The big question is, what impact will this have on Maharashtra, on Jharkhand and on Delhi? I feel it will have a significant impact on Delhi because very close. I also believe it will have a significant impact on Maharashtra where the MVA coalition is very choppy. Maharashtra is the real game right now.
Arnab, there's another very interesting sector.
Parties united there.
Arnab, one more interesting fact. 1% less vote and 14 seats difference. 14 plus seats and 1% vote. That is the difference between Congress and BJP.
Tomorrow there's a cabinet which is happening. And we are going to track this closely. Over to you, Niranjan. Abhishek, take it up from here. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay, fair enough. So essentially Haryana being the turnaround story so far as the exit polls are concerned, and we are seeing Jammu and Kashmir still panning out in a manner that the NC and the Congress still have an edge, though of course the Congress party not doing as well as the ally NC would have wanted out of it. And Haryana is something which is going to be in the headlines all day long. The latest number, Shawan, if you could share?
Well, in fact, the Congress party seems to have found their reason why they have failed in Haryana, because the Aam Aadmi party has clocked in about 1.53% vote share, and the Congress, the BSP has 1.6% vote share. That's the vote share for the BSP as well as the Aam Aadmi party 1.5. The Congress has a vote share of about 40 right now and the BJP 39. Now that's the latest coming in, Abhishek, with regards to the vote share.
Okay.
The numbers, if I just quickly take our viewers through the numbers right now where it stands. As far as BJP in Haryana, it's 49, the Congress 35, INLD 1, BSP 1 and the independent
on a lighter note, on a lighter note, everybody said that Chhattisgarh would repeat in Haryana, after the exit polls. They said
it has happened.
They said that, and it has happened. And should we get a view? Okay, Harsh Dahiya, are you there? Okay, what's your take? I mean, what swung it for the BJP in Haryana? Looking at the exit polls, right? And people, I think even Anil Vij spoke that day. He completely trashed the exit polls. And he completely trashed the exit polls.
You can ask Harsh to switch sides and come.
I would like to point out.
Come to the.
Nikhil and Harsh after the response, please. Yeah, Harsh.
You know, I would like to point out one thing. You know, we have been 3 hours in this debate.
1.6 is
and
BSP.
Not one single spokesperson of BJP or any supporter of BJP has raised any caste issue yet. But I've been seeing it has been the supporters of Congress or their spokesperson who are bringing out the Jat, non-Jat issue, the caste factors and everything. You know, that is the starking difference between the two parties. BJP says Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, and we are seeing in the election results as well. You know, the Jat Bahul Ilaka, the so-called Jat Bahul Ilakas, BJP is performing really well. Just look at Sonipat. Sonipat Gannor, independent, is leading. His name is Devinder Kadyan. He was earlier with BJP. And he is very close to Mr. Khattar. Rai, BJP is winning, which is a predominantly Jat seat. Kharkhoda, which is a reserve seat, again BJP. Sonipat, BJP. Gohana, BJP. It is only in Baroda, which has, in which Congress has the lead. And now you have to see from their demeanor as well, from their, you know, all the speeches that they are making. It is all about caste for Congress. Even now in our studio, it has been Jat, non-Jat, and BJP has not been doing it. I have not heard a single spokesperson or supporter of BJP say that word or use that word even.
Complete meltdown.
Just to quickly take the constituency-wise and the margin that we are looking at for the BJP right now. If you look at Panchkula, that's the only constituency where the margin is below 1,000. That's 902 right now. Apart from that, almost every other constituency, they have crossed over 5,000 is the margin. So they're quite protected if you see in terms of the 49 seats trends that are 48. 48 if you see, at least only in two where they are below 1,000, above, and rest of the constituencies, they are all above 4,000 to 5,000. Kalka, they're 4,200. Rador, it's about 2,300. Ladwa, the Chief Minister's constituency.
Yes.
Once again, it's far more. The margin has solidified with 5,000.
Let's go to Shazia Elmi because we want to talk about this Vinesh Phogat factor. You know, this Vinesh Phogat factor, it sums up the election for the Congress party in a way.
Yes.
If you look at it, Shazia, the hype,
40,
right?
The 48.
I mean, we are proud of her as an athlete, but as a politician, I mean, it's unfortunate.
Absolutely.
It's unfortunate how, you know, straight from the airport, she got a Congress welcome. She got a Congress pickup. She got a Congress ticket. She fought on a, I mean, she's lost. She's going to lose rather because she's trailing right now. But it sums up the election because it's the hype has failed, right? The lies have failed. There was a lot of, you know, spinning that she tried to do, lied about the facts, and it hasn't played out. I think people of Haryana are smarter. They've seen through this dramebaz.
Yes, absolutely. People can see through these games, and I was actually particularly disturbed and disappointed by how Congress reacted, and that was in the Parliament when Olympics were going on, almost insinuating that BJP has something to do with the unfortunate turn of events because that was the country's loss. But Congress made it about BJP's machinations and some sense of malice that might have done that.
Shazia will try and fix your audio right now. Nikhil, what has done it?
We'll fix your audio, the mic.
Shazia will just try and fix your audio right now. Nikhil, it's quite clear your infighting has taken a toll in Haryana. The fact that some of the constituencies where Kumari Selja had that kind of an influence, there you've clearly given it to the BJP.
Shravan, so I'll tell you what, the only two things that are clear here is that the BJP is leading in terms of the seat share and the Congress is leading in terms of the vote share. Everything else that you and I say, that is essentially a hypothesis on why the Congress is not doing well, on why the BJP is doing well.
Vote share doesn't
One interesting pattern that I can see is that all the most of the seats that border Punjab, seats that don't have a significant population of Jats, the Congress is doing well in those seats. However, the seats in the central Haryana region, as people expected Congress to do there, the Congress is not doing that. Now the thing is, most people understand Haryana and Jat is the same, but a lot of people obviously do also understand it is not. Jats only account for about 22% of the population, so no party can win on the back of the Jats alone.
As a corollary, what you're saying, Nikhil, is suggesting, Nikhil, is that the Jats have not voted for Bhupender Hooda also.
Her audio is to the contrary. What I'm suggesting,
that, you know, what Nikhil is saying, what Mr. Sabharwal is saying, it is totally poles apart. Mr. Sabharwal is saying that, you know, Congress was banking on just Jat votes and, you know, putting for...
But the Jats have not voted for the Congress party.
I'm not saying like that.
Also, you can see the infighting in here itself. They still have not accepted Huda as their primary leader.
I think
you don't see
I need to complete my point.
in BJP.
I'm going back.
You have to balance in all the factors.
1 minute.
Shazia.
Going back to Shazia.
Whatever the BJP spokespersons may have been saying on television, what they did on the ground was polarize the entire non-Jat vote bank.
BJP state president is right now. Hold on. Get him speaking to our Republic sister channel right now. If you can just cut to what
a press conference actually. BJP state president for Haryana. Press conference in Chandigarh. Listen to it.
We don't have that feed. Okay, Shazia, complete your point. Okay, it's in. Okay. It takes some time. Okay, Shazia, I'm coming back. Let her complete a point.
Again, this is happening and Nikhil is doing it.
Yeah.
And that is...
Go ahead, Shazia.
You know, the whole thing, I mean, it's always about some analysis based on caste.
जनता के बीच में की हुई घोषणा है और हमारे राष्ट्रीय नेतृत्व ने घोषणा करके 2024 में भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार बनेगी, नायब सिंह सैनी मुख्यमंत्री होंगे।
बार बार अनिल विज है वो कह रहे हैं कि अब हम मुख्यमंत्री आवास पर मिलेंगे। पहले भी उन्होंने कहा कि अगर हम सीनियरिटी के हिसाब से देखा जाए तो मुख्यमंत्री पद के लिए वो प्रबल दावेदार है।
मैं इस बात से सहमत हूँ, उन्होंने ठीक कहा, उन्होंने कोई झूठ नहीं कहा है। वो मुख्यमंत्री आवास में, नायब सिंह सैनी मुख्यमंत्री होंगे, वो आवास में आएंगे, मिलेंगे सबसे, सीधी सी बात है। इसमें कोई लको की बात थोड़ा ही है। मुख्यमंत्री आवास, नायब सिंह सैनी जी वहाँ मिलेंगे, वो भी वहाँ आएंगे।
यानी सीधे तौर पर अनिल विज है वो रेस में नहीं है।
रेस तो लगाई ही नहीं है, दौड़ने वाला भी एक ही व्यक्ति था। संगठन का फैसला है, चुनाव से पहले का फैसला है और वो निर्णय पार्टी का हो चुका है और उसमें कोई विवाद भी नहीं है किसी भी प्रकार का। वो चुनाव में उन्होंने जो बयान दिया था, इच्छा जाहिर की थी, उन्होंने अपनी इच्छा जाहिर की है, उसका हमने सम्मान किया है।
तो ये है हमारे साथ बीजेपी के प्रदेशाध्यक्ष। सीधे तौर पर बीजेपी है वो बहुमत को यहाँ पर छूती नजर आ रही है। फिलहाल चौथे और पांचवें राउंड तक जो गिनती है वो इस वक्त हरियाणा में हो गई है, लेकिन सीधे तौर पर बीजेपी तीसरी।
With the INLD also now in an alliance with the BSP, you're looking at least at two numbers, one seat for the INLD and one seat for the BSP. So it's once again strengthening the BJP. Amandeep Kesri, it's advantage BJP coming across with the BJP, the INLD's position on this. Has the INLD decided?
No, not yet, and because the counting is still going on in a process.
But the early trends show both for yours, for the constituency, one constituency where you are ahead, along with your alliance partner, the BSP.
Yes. In early trends, we are leading in 2 seats. But the thing here to monitor is, the thing here to watch minutely is that the vote share of INLD and BSP combined, it is cumulative coming out 8%. And still there are only, initial phases of counting is going on. Only 4 to 5 rounds have completed. And where in Haryana, it is actually not the loss of Congress party. It is not the win for the BJP. I'll say it is the loss of Bhupender Singh Huda. Definitely Bhupender Singh Huda is not the leader of Haryana. The people of Haryana already rejected Bhupender Singh Huda 10 years back. And Congress come to the demands and pressure of the Bhupender Singh Huda. And this is why even you see in the Lok Sabha, when the people of Haryana voted against the BJP, voted against the Narendra Modi.
No, you're wrong that just 3-4 rounds are over. It's already 7-8 rounds and more in many constituencies. So and
at 11:20 you can
fine. And these are not early trends. These are not early trends. These are not early trends. They've settled down now.
You cannot say it's complete. You cannot say it's settled down. Minimum each constituency
has
15
settled
to 20
down.
rounds.
No, see,
15 to 20. There is a lot of amount backing. Each constituency has minimum 14 rounds, and some are going to about 20 rounds also. And the lead in the all the seats, you can see that there's 90% seats are less than 5,000. So there can be a change, little bit change. I'm not saying that the opposite will happen. It'll come out. But I'm totally, we are still in the beginning, we are saying that the Congress has ignored the basic sentiments of the people of Haryana.
Does the fight now change to who's going to be the chief minister? Anil Vij just about a few days back said that
he's trailing now.
He's trailing. So if at all things really change for him, are we going to see another fight there within the BJP too, as far as the chief minister's position is concerned?
You know, even the worst detractors of BJP will give us credit for that. When it comes to choosing of the CM or having a new one, it has never been a problem. In that sense, our cadres, our leaders are very disciplined. So once again, we see no problem whatsoever when it comes to the choice of CM. And so it is just one of those parties, and you've seen it many times, whether it's Uttarakhand or Gujarat. That is one thing we've handled very, very well, besides engaging with people and inspiring them towards the idea of development, cutting across all caste identities and political identities, so to speak. So I think that is a big one. But the gap between the two is widening, and Congress seems in a state of denial. And if again they start about the EVMs, they will have to look at Jammu and Kashmir, because EVMs can't work well in one place and not well in the other. So I think there is a lot to be said there. And this indeed is historic, you know. So something has clicked definitely with the people of Haryana. I take strong objection to how Nikhil was talking. I mean, are Jats not citizens? Are they not equal citizens? Are non-Jats also not equal citizens? Do they not want the same things? Do they not want development? Do they, in the Kisan Samman Rashi, is there any kind of discrimination that is done in the Jal Abhiyan or Ujjwal Yojana?
But all the other communities combined,
So
the way you were treating Vinesh Phogat and all the other women wrestlers, you are the guys who don't treat anybody like citizens. Don't you make charges against me like that?
The way you
When
use
did I
Vinesh
ever say
Phogat,
that, yaar?
you use a sports icon for politics. You reduce an international sports icon.
Wait a minute. Shazia and me, you are a woman, and now you are saying that a political party was using a woman just to level political scores when she was sitting on the streets of Delhi protesting against sexual harassment, sexual exploitation, and molestation by your Supreme Parliament.
It did not do Vinesh Phogat any good.
Vinesh Phogat has no head of her own.
And treated her for your politics. And that is exposed also again. So I think the last laugh is on you.
A structured conversation. Shazia, before we let you go,
people have responded to it. Just a quick breaking coming in right now. 10 rounds have already been completed in some of the constituencies. And in terms of the vote margin, I'll just quickly take about 49. 49 is what the Election Commission is showing to the BJP in Haryana. And the highest margin really coming in from the Karnal constituency, where the BJP's Jagmohan Anand has more than 10,000. That's the margin that we are looking at, crossing over 8 rounds right now. So pretty much clear picture emerging with about 7 to 8 rounds of counting that has already taken place in most of the constituencies. Abhishek.
If I can, Abhishek, before we have two best friends, you know, they keep fighting all the time on two different windows. They're sitting next to each other.
Thank you for making us sit close to each other.
No.
Things may change now.
No, things will change.
I doubt.
No, things will change. No. You know, you're both of you gentlemen.
No, we will make sure you do it only in Windows.
Okay, so we have Iftikhar Misgar, who's come all the way from Srinagar, and Ashok Pandit continues to be with us. Looking at the mandate, Iftikhar, did you expect National Conference, of course, projected to form the government with the Congress party, but they've beaten all estimates?
See, let me tell you, I'll give an intro of the new polity of Jammu Kashmir, particularly Kashmir. One must consider, at least the people from BJP who are listening to me, they must consider that this is not what we say the elections has happened in Jammu Kashmir. This was altogether a referendum against the decision of Bharatiya Janata Party, which they took on 24th of August 2019. See, if you will compare the elections of 2014 and you will compare the elections up to today 2024, after the gap of 10 years, the vote share as well as the seat share, National Conference is doing pretty good, like 40. We were expecting 38 somehow, but at this point of time it is on 40. And BJP, who demonstrated development, they have done something good for the people of Kashmir. The results are there.
But
even the vote share.
They've done better than last time. How is it a referendum? They've done better than last time.
Who has done better than last time?
BJP won how many seats in 24?
25. They are now at 20. They started
so
it is the last elections happened. When last elections happened? Last elections happened when when abrogation was not there.
They've increased their vote share by 4%. BJP has increased the
National Conference has increased almost 20% of the vote share.
Of course they have. Of course they have. They're the winner.
PDP, not at the expense of the BJP.
The BJP, do you see BJP anywhere in the picture in Jammu Kashmir?
The two places also, just to
do you see anywhere BJP in the picture?
They are there in Jammu.
Where are they?
And as you would say, with their proxies in Kashmir.
They have proxies, but they failed. They failed there also. And ironic is, they banned Jamaat Islami and they supported Jamaat Islami when they started contesting elections.
No, the government had made it very clear that they are open to it, and the fact that
they are open to it. They are open to it because they are banned.
Just a quick update.
While there is no soundbite of a BJP leader saying they want Jamaatis to contest, Omar Abdullah has said they want Jamaatis to contest.
No, we in a democracy everybody can contest.
Exactly.
It is BJP who banned every Tom, Dick and Harry of Kashmir. Now they supported Engineer Rashid. Engineer Rashid was he was arrested for money laundering, terrorist money laundering case. BJP.
Just a quick response. For the BJP,
whereas BJP
for the BJP, there is a bit of a setback also.
BJP is out for
Rashid Engineer. Where have they said? Have they issued an official statement? Have you seen dreams that BJP is supporting Rashid?
It's not a dream. You have always. You are living in dreams.
Then you can say that BJP is supporting Farooq Abdullah also. BJP is supporting Mehbooba Mufti also.
Kashmiri Pandit must cry.
But the fact
you must cry from morning to evening. But BJP has betrayed most of the Kashmiri Pandits. What has BJP done to Kashmiri Pandits? Give me an iota.
Iftikhar Saab, let me tell you.
How exactly has the
last more than right from 1987 to 2019 tak, you have ruined Jammu and Kashmir.
Who has ruined?
Your political parties there.
Which political parties?
PDP, National Congress, Huda, all political.
I have a question to Ashok Pandit. I'll get a confession.
I've ruined Jammu.
I'll get a confession out of you. I'll get a confession out of you. See, I have the Election Commission data in front of me. Election Commission data shows that Congress party has also won seats or is winning seats in Jammu region. Right? Independents are also doing well in Jammu region.
National Conference is doing good.
Yeah, I'm asking you on the Pandit issue. Ashok Pandit ji, how many debates have we been on the Pandit issue?
Yeah.
On bringing back Pandits, right? Do you see a dilution on the Pandit issue as far as the BJP is concerned? And do you think that anger or that indifference is showing somewhere in the numbers that you're seeing?
No.
Nothing has changed for the BJP on the ground.
Let's be very practical about it. See, one cannot be selfish enough. Things, as far as Kashmiri Pandits are concerned, yes, things should have happened more. But the point here is...
You're saying it should have happened more.
It should have happened more.
Why didn't it happen?
Well, let me finish.
They have nominated... They will not be nominated, Ashokji. They have nominated already.
No, we don't.
Nomination is already done.
No, we don't.
He is nominated.
No, we don't.
So please.
We don't find...
Supporting hunky-dory.
Iftikhar Saab,
वो reality.
वो हमको
नहीं बनाएंगे. नहीं बनाया.
हमको बनना भी नहीं है. बनना हमको ही है. हमारा हमको आपकी लालच है, हमको लालच नहीं है. So what I was telling Niranjan is that the situation...
Congress, it's a bigger setback, Ashok Pandit, because in Jammu, barring 2 constituencies, they haven't picked up any seats. In Kashmir, you are looking about 8 constituencies where they are ahead, but once again, poor performance if you really compare it to the previous elections. Coming to the fact, as far as the National Conference is concerned, they have certainly benefited at the expense of the PDP too in certain places. The Jamaat coming together has ensured that the PDP is completely finished. So where does this actually present the PDP in the coming few days? PDP is completely over.
You want me to answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you, like PDP...
Can I answer, Niranjan? The link will go, if you don't mind.
No, please.
You see, Niranjan asked me,
You never understood it.
What has...
never acknowledged.
ये आपकी गलतफहमी है, I'm understanding.
You have never acknowledged.
हम दो...
Umar Abdullah और Farooq Abdullah has been the only secular leader in Jammu and Kashmir.
Sir, secular छोड़िए sir. वहाँ पर आग लगा के चले गया लंदन वो. छोड़िए ना, अब ये कहानियाँ मत बताइए. So, as far as Kashmiri Pandits are concerned, you see, the situation in Jammu, especially, let's talk about Kashmir, has been so bad, has been so pathetic, you know, when they used to rule. So till the time all that which was created by National Congress and PDP, the kind of atmosphere which they had created is not cleared. Till the time things are not proper in the valley, how do you expect things to be good for us? So once last 50-50 साल का जो मलबा इन्होंने वहां पर क्रिएट किया कश्मीर वैली में, जब तक वो खत्म नहीं होगा, जब तक टेररिज्म खत्म नहीं होगा, जब तक इनका ब्लडशेड नहीं खत्म होगा, जब तक इनकी नीयत पाकिस्तान की तरफ से हटेगी नहीं, जब तक ये हिंदुस्तान के बारे में नहीं सोचेंगे, जब तक ये हिंदुस्तानियों के बारे में नहीं सोचेंगे, जब तक ये हमारे इमोशंस के बारे में नहीं सोचेंगे, तब तक हमारा क्या हो सकता है? कुछ नहीं हो सकता है.
Quickly change the focus to Haryana.
At least they're concerned about us. The others are not concerned about it at all. They're not concerned. Okay. They've driven us from there. Respond to him. They've done everything to us so that the entire community diminishes. Finishes. They've done that.
What BJP,
at least BJP,
I am talking to you in a very cordial relation. You tell me what BJP has done to Kashmiri Pandits. See, you are not representing. I told you in the last debate, you are not representing Kashmiri Pandits. You are representing your benefits.
Iftikhar sahab,
आपका जितना आगे चल रहा है.
Iftikhar ji,
that is why you people.
आप मेरी बात सुनिए.
Few peanuts in Kashmiri Pandits.
आप फिर वो accuse कर रहे हैं.
नहीं, मैं accuse करूँगा.
मुझे आपके
मैं accuse करूँगा आपको. मैं accuse करूँगा आपको.
Certificate नहीं चाहिए.
मैं accuse करूँगा आपको.
I don't need your certificate.
Position
You people are terror supporters. You people are terror supporters. You people have supported terrorism. So don't teach me and don't give me a certificate.
You are putting all
don't give me a certificate. Don't give me a certificate. I don't need anybody's certificate to prove that I am a Kashmiri Pandit. And
but you are not representing Kashmiri Pandit. You are not representing.
I am representing.
You are a Kashmiri Pandit alone. You are not. Kashmiri Pandits wholeheartedly have supported National Conference. See the result. See the result.
नहीं कहाँ पे एक मिनट कहाँ पे
Which Kashmiri Pandit?
जम्मू है मेरे पास.
Which Kashmiri Pandit voted National Conference? What are you talking?
They don't vote in Jammu.
What are you talking?
They don't vote in Jammu. They vote in Kashmir. They have migrant votes.
Which Kashmiri Pandit has voted National Conference? I lay a bet on it.
They have an Habakadal constituency.
No, but no Kashmiri Pandit will vote a person who is responsible for my genocide.
Out of that,
no Kashmiri Pandit will vote Farooq Abdullah or National Conference or PDP.
This is the practicality.
Because they are responsible for my genocide.
On Kashmir.
The genociders will not vote. No Kashmiri Pandit will vote them.
RP.
You're in Lala's land.
I'm giving a Habakadal example.
You're thinking.
I'm going to give you a break.
Yeah, you need to have a sip of water, and then we go to RP Singh and Zainab. Let's get other panelists.
Just get the numbers also up.
Get the numbers,
the numbers right now for the BJP in Haryana is 50.
I mean, it's
50.
They've hit 50.
And
they've hit 50.
Congress is 34.
The election commission numbers.
These are the election commission numbers. In Julana, as far as Vinesh Phogat is concerned, she's once again leading after the fifth round. After the fifth round, she's leading right now.
Okay, we're sticking to Jammu and Kashmir for a while. And let's go to Zainab. Zainab, you have an observation to make the manner in which Jammu and Kashmir results are panning out. Essentially, Congress, NC getting the numbers that they need, but at the same time, BJP doing better than the exit polls.
Absolutely. I had said it before and I'm saying it again. Any kind of bickering around the J&K election is basically undoing the work that the central government has done in J&K. So I think anybody on this panel bickering over J&K and what's happening there, you're basically undoing the good work that the central government has done there, because they have ensured a fair and free election where people have participated very well. Of course, there'll be winners and losers. Let's not be sore about it.
Okay.
But the reality of the matter is...
It took them 10 years.
From where to where?
It took them 10 years to
You did nothing for 10 years. You killed
I'm not here for a bickering match. Please let me make my point. I'm not interested in bickering. And I'm not interested in shouting.
You're responsible.
Please let me make my point. Then the rest of the panelists can say what they want.
A genocide of entire community. You're responsible.
Oh my God.
Kill the democracy.
All right. With your permission. Iftikhar.
LG appointing 5
Ashok Pandit.
From where to where Kashmir has reached?
1 second. Is it not the betrayal? Is it not the betrayal? Sir, listen to me. If you have have patience, have a glass of water. Is it not the betrayal to the democratic setup when LG is given 5 seats on what?
That has not been official.
That
is part of your... That is very much part of the act. That is the problem here. Number one, there hasn't been any official order. Number two, the fact that Jammu, this is part of your... It is part of the reorganization. The fact that it is the power that is vested within the LG.
Who has given them the power? Does Constitution of India allows it?
So do you think this is done as per the whims and
Does Constitution of India allows it? No, it doesn't.
Yes, it was not allowed. How could it have been done?
Doesn't. They have done everything unconstitutional. Abrogation of...
Okay, I want to begin Zainab and Arpi Singh.
Somebody has done everything unconstitutional in Kashmir.
I want to bring in other panelists as well. Zainab wants to make a point. Arpi Singh hasn't spoken. Yes, Zainab, quickly, I want to go to Arpi after that.
Look, I just want to make one point. These were great elections which celebrated democracy. Please stop bickering on national television about which way things are going, one saying one thing, one saying another. The reality of the matter is elections were held, people wanted an election, and the central government made it happen. That is something to be spoken about.
It took them 10 odd years.
Please, and let's not talk about who has what power. There was no boycott calls in this election. Was there a single boycott call? And people participated wholeheartedly.
No killings, no murders, no violence. Nothing. It was a peaceful...
Iftikhar Misgar has made a very significant statement. He says Kashmiris have changed. Yes, they have changed. Yes, they have changed.
No doubt about it.
Yes, they have changed.
Yes, of course they have changed.
It's taken a process.
No, after seeing the betrayal and miseries of Bharatiya Janata Party.
Let's go back. RP, 1 minute. RP want to make a point in Kashmir. RP.
Well, I'm shocked at the statements being made by the National Conference supporter. Fact is, whatever Kashmir is suffering today is because of National Conference, Mr. Farooq Abdullah, the way the elections were rigged in 87 and the way Mr. Abdullah was imposed on Kashmir, Jammu Kashmir by Mr. Rajiv Gandhi as a friend. I mean, myself been working in Kashmir since 1992.
National Conference's best performance.
And you'll understand how things were in
Sardar RP Singh, but it's also a testament. It is also one of the best performances the National Conference has.
सरदारों ने भी वोट कर दिया अगेंस्ट पानी पी लीजिए ठंडा हो जाइए कश्मीर से आपकी छुट्टी हो गई जम्मू कश्मीर से छुट्टी हो गई रुखसती हो गई आपकी यू हैव लॉस्ट सरदार्स ऑफ कश्मीर हैव वोटेड अगेंस्ट बीजेपी 6 of Kashmir पंडित्स ऑफ कश्मीर मुस्लिम्स ऑफ कश्मीर गुजर्स ऑफ कश्मीर हैव वोटेड अगेंस्ट
चलेंगे तो नौकरियां मिलेंगी किनको जो आतंकवादी हैं you are saying that we will give the jobs to the families of the terrorists as per your manifesto. As per your manifesto, you said you give the jobs to the families of the terrorists. So,
dominated
do you want to bring Kashmir back to bring Kashmir back to 87?
How can you show your face in Baramulla?
If need, we will play the good role of opposition also.
How can you show your face,
we are good in numbers and we will show that you don't get Kashmir back to 87. What you want to Kashmir 87?
Omar Abdullah was quite nervous. Even till this morning, he was quite nervous that Ganderbal could have gone. Ganderbal could have gone actually from his head.
Kashmiri are one. Kashmiri Pandits, Kashmiri Sikhs, Kashmiri Muslims are one. Only one Sardar there and one Kashmiri Pandit.
Just 1 minute, gentlemen, just hold on. Can I just get a quick answer? Can I just get a quick... Both of you, hold on. Can I just get a quick answer? Can I get a quick answer? Sardar RP Singh, hold on. Sardar RP Singh, will you not admit? Sardar RP Singh, there was a narrative that was built, that the delimitation was done in a manner that would have suited the Bharatiya Janata Party. Do you believe that has actually boomeranged for the BJP in Jammu and Kashmir?
Well, delimitation is an independent body. It has nothing to do with any government or any party.
The narrative was built and it was done.
Everyone played a role in delimitation. Even National Conference gave their proposal, PDP gave their proposal, Congress gave their proposal, we gave our proposal, and all put together, after assessing everything, they made their point, and it was made in public. After they made everything public, there were counterpoints being made by various parties, and then after the final report came. But fact is, I again reiterate, will National Conference give jobs to the families of the terrorists or not? That's their agenda. That's their manifesto. Do they want Kashmir to go back to 1953 autonomy where there will be a Prime Minister for Kashmir, not the Chief Minister? They'll have a Prime Minister for Kashmir. Do they want to go back to that?
Alliance partner, come on. Iftikharji, just like your alliance partner, you also had khatakhat promises made in Jammu and Kashmir. Where will you stand today? Because today you say you will bring back 370. That's not possible. What will you do?
Why it is not possible, sir?
How will you do it? The Supreme Court has made it very clear.
Court, how many judges were on the bench? There are possibilities. There are possibilities. Tomorrow India is changing. India is accepting the reality. Tomorrow the parliament will be ours. Congress will be dominated by...
That's the entire... They want to take back Kashmir to those days of...
Congress will support definitely. Congress will definitely. People of India will support.
You have every right to support the Congress. Just to give you a heads up, in the real world, Congress has slumped to its worst performance in Jammu and Kashmir. Yeah. Congress has just lost in Haryana. They have, BJP is leading by over 16 seats. So Congress has just lost Haryana. Congress has slumped to its worst. If not for Omar Abdullah, Congress would be nowhere in Jammu and Kashmir as well. So that's the sad reality for you. I'm going back to Haryana now. Going back to Haryana, 50 seats.
With a breaking news development coming in, the Congress party has blamed the Election Commission of India.
Wow. Unexpected lines.
The Haryana trends, which according to the Congress are not updating with the speed that they should. He's saying, Jairam Ramesh is saying that the Congress is not losing Haryana.
Oh God.
Congress is losing only on the website of the Election Commission of India. Otherwise, on the ground, the results are different. I don't know from where he's getting the results. Maybe he has his stringers and people.
Can I read his tweet?
Yeah, please.
Jairam Ramesh has tweeted saying, like the Lok Sabha elections in Haryana, we are again witnessing slowing down of uploading up-to-date trends on the ECI website. Is the BJP trying to build pressure on administration by sharing outdated and misleading trends? What is Jairam Ramesh smoking? I mean, they're okay with the trends in Jammu and Kashmir, but when it comes to the trends in Haryana, why are they so much in shock, RP Singh?
So the Election Commission website is showing 49 seats to the BJP, 35 seats to the Congress.
50 and 30. 49-35.
It's changed once again. And the INLD won and BSP won.
Wait for the complete result and they'll play maybe EVMs then. I mean, that's already in card. They will say that EVMs were rigged and EVMs were
EVMs are working in Kashmir. EVMs are working in Jammu and Kashmir. EVMs are working in Jammu and Kashmir. EVMs are okay in Jammu and Kashmir, but in Haryana they've failed. Yeah. No, but yes, Shawan.
Also, the interesting bit, that the Congress party had its Vijay Sankalp Yatra and Rahul Gandhi crisscrossed some constituencies. 12 assembly constituencies are those from where Rahul Gandhi's Yatra went. Out of those 12, the Congress is losing 8. So in a way, Rahul Gandhi had no impact. I mean, the Congress party has to decide whether to blame Rahul Gandhi or to blame Bhupendra.
I'm not sure, Abhishek, I'm not sure whether Jairam Ramesh is checking the Election Commission website. All he needs to do is press the refresh button.
Yeah.
If he presses the refresh button, then he will see that 10 to 12 rounds of counting is done in some seats. So I don't know what he's complaining about. He just needs to
8 rounds out of 21.
Refresh.
6 rounds out of 18, 9 rounds out of 19, 6 rounds out of 21 in Sona, 6 rounds out of 19 in Badshahpur, 5 rounds out of 20 in Kosli, 6 rounds out of 19 in Bawal, 6 rounds out of 15 in Kalanaur, 6 rounds out of 17 in Bhavani Khera. So obviously this is almost 1/3 of counting done. In some cases half the counting done, 8 out of 18, 9 out of 15 in Fatehabad and Hansi respectively. So I think the Congress party is clearly betraying the sense of sour grapes effectively with the kind of results that have come in from Haryana. It's a surprise, I believe, for some in the BJP also, I would say.
Well, I don't know whether it's a surprise.
RP Singh, were you expecting this kind of victory? I don't think you were expecting this kind of victory in Haryana.
Some sucked their neck out, Abhishek, the other day.
Abhishek, yesterday on one of the channels, I played a bet with Tasim Punawala, and I said, let's have a dinner bet. And today he acknowledged on the channel that yes, I'm losing bet, and RP Singh was very sure. And the reason I gave was that our Panna Pramukh, our 3 day with 3 people in the polling station, and Panna Pramukh works. The machinery which Amit Shah ji has built over a period is working, is showing the ultimate results. Because the way, I'll give you one example. There's a friend in Gurgaon who called me, said, sir, अपने लोगों को रोको ना, 5 बार आ गए घर पर, 5 बार आ गए कहने के लिए कि यार please vote for BJP. I mean, this is the way the organizational structure works now. And then even in Jammu also, wait for late evening, we'll do much better in Jammu region as such. I'm not saying Kashmir really, but we'll do much better in Jammu region. And I was there. It's just because of the hard work of the Panna Pramukh, the Tridev, and the Mandal in charge, and that all put together machinery, which is very, very well oiled machinery, and which works around the year. I mean, it's not that they work around the election. They work around the year, and they keep working on various subjects and issues around the year. For example, Man Ki Baat, every Panna Pramukh or every polling booth in charge has to hold a Man Ki Baat in his area. So he gathers some 25 people or 10 people, more than 10 people to 25 people in his area out of the 250. And then it keeps rotating. That's how we keep reaching out to people. And it's not that one side. Then the people also offer their suggestions. And those are being noted and are being sent back to the party system. So, which is very difficult for any other party to even comprehend that how the party function has been built up with Amit Shah ji over a period of last few years.
RP, and Abhishek, when we did the exit polls, and I remember Anil Vij's reaction came in, first reaction from the BJP, and he said it's just 6:30. How can you show the exit polls because you'll never get the full picture? He said many people haven't gone to the booths, and at the time of doing the exit polls, the recorded number of voter turnout was 61%. But the eventual voter turnout, I think it crossed 68%, if I'm not wrong. And that late voter, it appears, Zainab, could that have swung it? I mean, exactly what RP Singh is saying, that people flocked to the booths. They made sure that every voter they could possibly get to the booths made it in time.
Of course, that's always been, the BJP on-ground cadre has always been very disciplined, and their door-to-door, campaigning is what makes the difference for BJP. But I'm going to repeat it again. BJP was never losing Haryana. This was just peddled by the exit polls from the get-go. Anybody who's seen factually elections for the last 10 to 15 years in Haryana knows that it never goes one way in Haryana especially. It was always a neck and neck thing, and now it just so happens that BJP has done very well. It's not even neck and neck. BJP has ended up doing really well. So it again dispels everything that the exit polls tell us, and it shows that on-ground reality is much different. Discipline within the party, organization within the party, and ground level reach and cadre is what trumps everything during election season. And Haryana is a clear indication of it.
Amandeep, just what's really worked here? Because for the BJP, while they were able to keep their flock together, the change that they brought in, particularly with the candidates, ensuring that the anti-incumbency factor that was largely spoken about, that is to a greater extent completely numbed.
No, I'm not completely agree with you because if you see the numbers according to election website data, I came from the district Ambala of Haryana, from where Chief Minister Naib Saini came. And in Ambala, all the 4 seats BJP is losing at present, according to Election Commission data. All the 4 seats, including the Home Minister, ex-Home Minister Anil Vij, Asim Goyal, and Narayangarh seat, that is the hometown seat of Naib Saini. So actually, anti-incumbency factors engulfs the both parties, BJP and Congress. And also, to some extent, I think in our seats also, that anti-incumbency factor is taking cause on both the parties, because the so-called strong GT road belt of BJP you can see the map. Congress is leading in that seat. And now the point here I want to make is that where the Congress has lagged and where the Congress has lost this election, particularly because BJP has started the communal politics, that caste politics in Haryana. Before 10 years, before 2014, you have not heard for a single time that there is an caste versus Jat versus non-Jat election in Haryana and these kinds of equation. Now, instead of opposing that policy of Bharatiya Janata Party, Congress sailed in the same boat. What I'm trying to say in the earlier comment also, the Congress come to the pressure of Bhupender Singh Huda that they chose that strategy. Yes, we are also choosing the 1 versus 35. Now, they have given the whole command to the Bhupender Singh Huda. And you can see the candidates of Congress. The Congress has given tickets to these candidates. These are the same candidates in 2019. Now they have repeated the same mistake again. If these candidates can replace the BJP ones, they must have done in 2019. They have not changed their candidates list, whereas BJP has done that very extensively. And they pick and choose those candidates, and where the BJP not change their candidates, you can see the results. Congress is winning that, and even after the you can say in Lok Sabha elections, Congress is leading in 40, I think 46 assembly seats.
See, more than 1/3 votes are counted, and if you look at the overall vote share, the Congress has 40% plus, BJP has 39.7, just a gap of about 0.5, 0.6%. But if you look at the median vote share, the BJP is actually ahead of the Congress party, and hence that's getting reflected in the seat share, which is BJP about 55%, and the Congress little less than 40%. So I think it's safe to call the election for Haryana and give it to the BJP, because after almost 1/3 more of votes having been counted, just like things are not going to change in Jammu and Kashmir, so they are not going to change in Haryana. I don't know in which denial the Congress party is living. And Nikhil, I believe Nikhil is not there, but we can call the Haryana election and say that the BJP is conclusively winning now. Shawan.
Right. It's almost, it stands at 50 right now for the BJP and about 34 for the Congress party. So it's quite clear that as far as Haryana is concerned, it's pretty much settled. Similar is the case with the Jammu and Kashmir. I'm told that National Conference's Srinagar parliamentarian has spoken just a short while back. We'll try and get that first reaction coming in from the National Conference too. There are celebrations that are taking place if they are in Srinagar. We'll take viewers through those images that are coming in from Srinagar. Slipping into a short break. On the other side, we get you the latest coming in from both. The big shocker coming in, of course, from the state of Haryana.
QS and THE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
India registered a dominant win over Bangladesh in the first T20I of the three-match series in Gwalior. Chasing 128 to win, India cantered to a win in 11.5 overs and made a winning start to the three-match series. Opting to bowl first after winning the toss, India's bowlers did a splendid job to restrict Bangladesh to just 127 all out in 19.5 overs. And while Bangladesh's innings lacked a lot of firepower, the same could not be said about India's show with the bat. Sanju Samson, granted a chance to open the innings, showed the intent India came to play with when he smashed 2 boundaries in the first over itself. His partner Abhishek Sharma did one better, smacking a 6 and 2 4s before unfortunately getting run out due to some poor calling. But that did not deter India in the slightest. By the end of the power play, they were 71 for 2, with skipper Surya Kumar Yadav having departed.
אנחנו דוחקים את חיזבאללה צפונה. חלק מהמחבלים ברחו, וחלקם מוכרעים בקרבות פנים מול פנים עם הלוחמים שלנו. מתחילת התמרון, הכוחות חיסלו מהקרקע ומהאוויר כ-440 מחבלים, מתוכם 30 מפקדים בדרגות שונות. וואו. Wow.
Complaining. They're fielding one spokesperson after the other, one leader after the other to complain about the pace of the election commission. Jairam Ramesh, Abhishek, and after Jairam Ramesh, I think Supriya Srinath,
yeah,
I think is her name.
Absolutely. I think they're doubling down. They believe that they can buy some time.
Yeah, but Abhishek,
finally giving in.
Abhishek, you've tracked many elections, right? I'm looking at the Haryana, the data that's coming in. This is live data, and in many places, 12th round, 13th round. I mean, can the EC be faster than that? I mean, it's just 12. 13 rounds completed in places like Nu, for example, right? Can they really be complaining?
Like, for example, Thane, sir, out of 15 rounds possible, 10 are already completed and the BJP is leading. So, obviously...
So, what is the pace they are talking about? Pace of counting?
I don't know from where they are getting it. Let's listen to them. Listen to Jairam Ramesh.
ज्ञापन हम पेश कर रहे हैं। अभी अगले 5-7 मिनटों में हम पेश करेंगे। शिकायत कर रहे हैं। अब उम्मीद करते हैं कि ईसीआई हमारे सवालों का जवाब दें, क्योंकि 10, 12, 11 राउंड के नतीजे आ चुके हैं, पर जो अपडेट किया गया ईसीआई के वेबसाइट पर, चैनलों पर, सिर्फ 4 या 5 राउंड के नतीजे आ रहे हैं। तो ये प्रशासन पर एक दबाव रखने का एक तरीका है। ये लोकसभा चुनाव में भी हुआ था। हम लोग गए थे, अभिषेक सिंघवी जी और मैं ईसीआई गए थे, हमने शिकायत की और तब ईसीआई ने कार्रवाई की। तो हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि ईसीआई जो एक संवैधानिक संस्था है, निष्पक्ष संस्था है, इस तरीके से स्थानीय प्रशासन पर दबाव नहीं डालना चाहिए। नहीं, कोई हताश होने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, निराश होने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है। 3, 3:30 बजे तक काउंटिंग सेंटर पर वो रहें, टिके रहें, क्योंकि ये खेल ख़त्म नहीं हुआ है। ये सब मनोवैज्ञानिक खेल है, ये माइंड गेम्स चल रहा है, इससे हम हटेंगे नहीं। ये कोई निराश होने की कोई कारण नहीं है। हमें जनादेश मिलने वाला है, कांग्रेस की सरकार बनने वाली है।
Abhishek, why is he blaming the media for it? He's saying media showing wrong numbers. Is he suggesting that rounds of counting have happened, but the results of those rounds of counting are not reflecting on the Election Commission, which may be misleading because we're looking at the numbers real time?
So he's blaming everyone else but for the Congress party itself. You know, he's saying that the EC is not doing anything about this delay. He's saying that the local administration is under pressure, and that's why they are delaying announcement of rounds, because according to him, an average of 10 to 11 rounds have happened, while the website is still showing 6 to 7 or 8 rounds. I don't know if in 2-3 rounds that much changes, but still, that's Congress party's argument. Also, he has, of course, very obliquely cast aspersions on the Election Commission itself. Niranjan, remember, he said that it's a constitutional body. It should be seen as not biased. So obviously, I think the Congress party there, I don't know whether they just want to buy time or they want to sort of...
How will it be advantageous? There's not going to be any voting now. Whatever has been done has been done. So why will EC, Election Commission speak lies, or why will the other agencies speak lies? There's not going to be voting after this. So whatever the truth is going to come out as it is. So nobody's going
to... I mean, to go to the Election Commission and do all this, indulge in all these histrionics to make a complaint. Iftikhar, that parameter the Congress party does not apply in Jammu and Kashmir, because obviously their allies winning. So obviously this is, in being so partisan that you are sort of trying to compromise the dignity of a constitutional body like the Election Commission.
One thing we must accept.
In fact, Sheikh Amir is here with us. He should be defending the Congress party, Iftikhar. Huh?
Yeah.
You see, the Congress party has no complaints so far as the Jammu and Kashmir results are concerned, Sheikh. And when it comes to Haryana, you have all the complaints.
We are doing good in Jammu and Kashmir. I don't know what has happened in Haryana.
You have lost.
No, it's just we have still more time to them. Let's see what happens. But as far as Jammu and Kashmir, we are doing good.
Jammu and Kashmir, isn't this your worst performance? Last election, you performed better than this in 2014. How many seats did you get in 2014?
No, this time around, we were in alliance, and we were fighting with the alliance. So we had to give away so many seats in Kashmir as well as in Jammu.
Well, in hindsight, has National Conference lost out by giving ground to the Congress party?
No, as I said, the mood of people of Kashmir, as I earlier said, that it is, we must consider that way, and we must accept the reality that it is a referendum from the people of Kashmir against the decision which was taken by Bharatiya Janata Party.
Iftikharji, I know.
I will read.
Elections are elections, referendums are referendums. Please don't use that language.
Preface क्यों कर रहे हैं आप? बोल दीजिए, कोई बात नहीं.
National Party, Congress is the national party, BJP is the national party. people preferably go with, in Kashmir, there is a trend, it has come from day one, people go with regional party in Kashmir division, and in Jammu division it has always remained with the central party. So national parties have a small role in Kashmir division. National Conference has done all the time good whenever you have witnessed the elections. National Conference has done good. So has done Congress also. And now they are allies. If it is National Conference, it is Congress. If it is Congress, it is National Conference. So BJP has lost. Calculate in that way.
I don't think BJP expected to win in Kashmir anyway.
BJP were expecting 40. They were just, saying 40, 60, 80, 90. I don't know.
How can they get 60, 80, 90? Even you know it's not possible. I don't think they expected anything more.
They have always said those things which were impossible.
In Jammu and Kashmir, I don't think they expected more than 30. Abhishek, what was the calculation? What was the BJP calculation in Kashmir?
So the BJP calculation was, Niranjan, that they would on their own cross 30, maybe 32. And then there would be independents and the allied parties. They would collectively have between 10 to 15. So if they cross 40 with this, 43 maybe, and then you have the 5 LG nominees, essentially the centrist nominees. So nominees obviously
plated.
Sorry?
Whatever they got on plate. Unconstitutionally plated MLAs. Plated MLAs.
If the Congress, but the argument is if the Congress is in power in Delhi, then obviously those are Congress MLAs, right? So it's about who is in power at what time. But as of now, it's BJP in power, obviously.
You should not be surprised if BJP joins with National Conference and forms a government.
I don't think
that also can happen very easily.
Because there is no question.
You think it can happen?
No, for a stronger government. For a stronger government,
they might. No, you want that alliance. You want that alliance.
No, I don't want it, but it can happen also.
Because they wanted 370 article back.
The results will tell you why there was delay in elections. We are the assembly.
No, of course.
The delay was because BJP knew that they are not going to get anything.
I don't know about that, but they had their own calculation.
How many seats they are contesting in Kashmir? Can you please tell me how many seats BJP is contesting in Kashmir?
Okay, moving across to Shehzad Poonawalla.
They fled away. They know their position in Kashmir. They know their situation in Kashmir.
I'm going across to Shehzad Poonawalla to just get a response from the BJP officially on Haryana. Because in Haryana, we had a news point, Shehzad. Jairam Ramesh, your friends, Jairam Ramesh, Supriya, Pawan Kera, all of them blaming the Election Commission, saying the Election Commission is really, really slow today.
Abhishek, Niranjan, this was on expected lines. At 8:30 when I started my debate and bite cycle, at that time I had said that Congress party, when it becomes 12 or 11:30, 12, they will start abusing ECI, Election Commission, and now third wave they will start abusing the Janta also. At 1 p.m. I'm told the entire plan to abuse Janta is also going to start, so you wait for that also. But having said that, Jawan, Kisan, Pehlwan, नौजवान ये सब करते हैं मोदी का सम्मान। राहुल गांधी है बांटने की दुकान और इसीलिए राहुल गांधी को बोला चलो जाओ इधर से भाईजान। Because those who abuse Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha, those who want to divide Hindu society, and those who never talk about their performance. And today what has been established, that Modi means pro-incumbency. Third time a government being repeated in Haryana. Can you believe it? It's not happened since 1970s. This only happens when you deliver on the ground. We have won in areas where we have not won traditionally. We have increased our vote share in Haryana. This means that the entire percentage of population of Haryana has voted for us overwhelmingly, and that too for the third time. And all the fake narratives by the fake YouTubers, sponsored by various agencies, various people, various forces sitting here and abroad, all of them have come to naught. Today those people should apologize to the country. And now secondly in Jammu Kashmir also, in some time the results will solidify. But we are very much close to becoming one of the largest parties. We are the second largest party as of now in Jammu Kashmir. Who would have thought this? That BJP would repeat its government for third time in 15 years in Haryana and would become the second largest party in Jammu Kashmir within 15 years from 2008 onwards if you count. This is what Modi's performance and magic means. It is pure performance delivery, nation first. And Rahul Gandhi, as his first chunauti as a leader of opposition, has been squarely rejected. And therefore Rahul Gandhi should come out and tell us that we
take it as a shame
dividing this country along caste lines.
He is not Tehseen, he is Shehzad.
Shehzad, don't you take it as a shame on the part of BJP after doing so many things in Jammu Kashmir? You are saying that we are growing there. You should have ruled that. You should have ruled that state. After doing the elections, after 10 odd years, demonstrating developments, demonstrating so many things, doing so many debacles to the constitution, and you are telling me today that we are doing good in Jammu Kashmir? Come on.
They have done better than the last election. Last election,
because you see, you only see the good of Jammu Kashmir through the lens of how many seats somebody wins. We see through how much lives we have changed. For first time, the Tazia of Shias can go in Srinagar streets. I feel that is achievement for me, whether my seat is less or more. For me, Ma Sharde ke mandir mein Navratra ke ghante bajte, that is achievement for me. For me, when Sushil Kumar Shinde used to get scared to go to Lal Chowk, and Rahul Gandhi today goes there and plays with Barf Ka Gola with his sister, that is achievement for me. Today, when we see that terror hotspot has become tourism hotspot, that is achievement for me.
If it is done by BJP, then why BJP is not
Let me complete. I'm getting a confession out of Iftikhar. Wait, Shehzad, wait. Iftikhar ji, you flew in from Srinagar, right? How long did it take for you to come from Anantnag to Srinagar on the highway?
It's almost one hour journey.
1 hour. How long was the journey a few years ago?
2.5, 3 hours.
It used to be 2 hours.
2 hours or 2.5 hours?
2 hours.
2 hours. So if 2 hours becomes 1 hour, what does that mean?
Development.
What do you mean by what
development?
No, I'm asking you a question.
See, the person who has done that,
who has done it? Who has done it?
Nitin Gadkari has done that, but unfortunately,
Nitin Gadkari is which party?
But unfortunately, BJP is not considering him as a part.
Who told you?
In presidential speech, you did not dare to speak a single word in favor of Nitin Gadkari.
1 minute.
Nitin Gadkari has done.
Hello.
We praise whatever should be praised. We praise Nitin Gadkari's
I want to know when
Nitin Gadkari has done
in your presidential speech
across the country.
The first time I'm hearing.
Modi and this gentleman have never praised.
First time I'm hearing.
Can you praise?
Management colleges.
Can Shehzad praise Nitin Gadkari?
Of course he'll praise.
If he will praise, he's gone from BJP.
Praise who?
He's gone from BJP. Amit Shah will show him. Amit Shah will show him door. Shehzad, Amit Shah will show you the door. Praise him. Praise him for 2 minutes.
Can I answer that question?
He has done good.
Can I answer that question?
You praise, you are gone.
Answer that question.
Praise, you are gone.
Can I answer that question?
You asked him a question.
Can I answer that question?
Listen to him.
Can I answer? Can I answer?
Ashok, don't say anything.
Amit Shah and Modi
Listen to him. You asked him a question. Shehzad is going to respond.
Shehzad,
Wait.
don't play.
No.
Don't play. Shehzad, you will lose your job. Because you are a friend. Brother, you will lose the job. You will lose the job. Amit Shah is watching you. He is watching you.
Let me
Don't
answer.
do it. Don't do it, my brother.
Let me answer. Niranjan, you have to let me answer. Niranjan, you have to let me answer.
Arey, hear him.
Niranjan, now you have to let me
No.
answer.
I want to hear Shehzad. I want to hear Shehzad. Pani pee lijiye.
On a more serious note,
Shehzad baat kar raha hai.
Shehzad, you see, the question is that why let him respond. Okay.
Yeah. No. Let me answer. No. Let me answer first. Niranjan, let me answer. Let me answer first because it will get lost otherwise. Iftikhar should know. Iftikhar, unlike the disdain you have for Pasmanda, in our party we value everybody. Nitin Gadkari ji ko hum praise karte hain. Nitin Gadkari ji praises PM for giving him the opportunity to serve as a minister and do what you have just mentioned. So this is not like you, where you can't even talk about Pasmanda or make a Pasmanda sit next to you, or that a Sunni or Shia comes next to you, then you will kick him out. So I think you get your act right and first start accommodating a Shia or a Pasmanda next to you before you ask me whom I can praise or not praise.
We have Aga Rullah.
is a more inclusive system than the closed compartment you live in. Now having said that,
we don't count things on cost, color, religion. We don't count things on cost, color, and religion. We have given this task to you. Divide the country. You are dividing the country on all these things. We have not taken the contract of that. We have not taken the contract.
I want him to speak. I want him to speak. We will get it.
Now Niranjan.
Sheikh Hassan will get his time.
Shehzad, complete.
Now Niranjan.
Yeah.
No, let me once again.
We
have not taken the contract of dividing the country on religious basis, cost basis. We are one. India is one. We are one. We are one. We are one. We are one, and we are one.
1 minute.
Shehzad, take your words back. Don't divide the country like this.
Oh, let
What
him
is
speak.
going on? He's not letting me speak.
Okay,
Why
now
have you
go
kept him in the
ahead.
studio? Now Niranjan, for the first time in the Jammu Kashmir Assembly, 2 nominated members will be there from Kashmiri Pandit community. Ask this man why this man never spoke up in support of such a concept.
He is not there.
Ask this Iftikhar and this bunch of people there.
He has a regret. He is not there. He is praising BJP morning to evening. He is not there.
I think National Conference representative.
He's talking about Ashok Pandit. Shehzad.
He has lost his balance of mind, and he's.
The moment you will start telling truth, your brains are gone.
He thinks that I'm a beggar like him who's begging in front of National Conference leader, to give him something which is not got yet. We are culturally rich people, we are culturally strong people. We are not beggars. Okay?
You don't represent Kashmiri.
And you said that BJP is divided on religion basis.
Of course.
National Conference.
What does National Conference do?
What does National Conference do? One second, now listen to me.
1 minute. Did National Conference?
Listen to me. One second.
Okay, go on. I want Shehzad also to come in.
Shehzad, he's talking about division on basis of religion. National Conference, along with these other political parties, are the classic example of dividing Jammu and Kashmir on basis of religion. They hounded out Kashmiri Pandits from Kashmir. They killed them. They raped them. They are responsible for the biggest genocide of the Hindus. They created a religion divide in Jammu and Kashmir. They are the people. National Conference is responsible for dividing Kashmir on basis of religion.
Now I'll tell you.
I was ousted out from Kashmir. It was only on the basis.
No, I'll tell you. I'll expose. 1 minute.
I was hounded out.
will not be the MLA.
Ashok. 1 minute.
Just because I was a Hindu,
1 minute.
I suffered the worst.
1 minute.
Sorry.
Iftikhar, 1 minute. Hold
I
on.
can understand.
Don't make a frivolous argument, okay?
I can understand.
Don't be frivolous.
I can
1 minute.
understand your pain.
Iftikhar and Ashok.
I can
Okay, guys. There are other panelists also.
Don't be frivolous.
There are other panelists. No, 1 minute. There are other panelists also.
Chocolates should take chocolates.
1 minute. There are other panelists also. I want to go back to Shehzad. He was making a point, and both of you all just chopped him up. 1 minute. I want to know what kind of a comment this is. Farooq Abdullah had said. Now, because I'm making this comment because somebody here said, and I won't say Iftikhar because again he'll jump. He said, 1 minute. He said they divide into religions, right? I want to know which party Farooq Abdullah belongs to, because a certain Farooq Abdullah, a leader called Farooq Abdullah, had said once in 2022, Muslims must unite to survive. So I want to know whether that is uniting people or dividing people. And don't make me remove all the comments made by likes of Mehbooba Mufti and Farooq Abdullah. Shehzad.
No, the party which was once upon a time National Conference used to be called Muslim Conference, and also we know one of their agendas was that they want to rename Shankaracharya Parvat as Takhte Suleiman. They want to end the identity of Jammu Kashmir. This is the kind of mindset they have.
Let him complete.
They are the ones.
Give him 30 seconds. Give him 30 seconds.
Open the website of JK Tourism. Open the website of JK Tourism. It is still there. See the name of.
You have to let him speak. Only if he makes his point can you counter his point. 1 minute. Yeah, Shehzad, let him complete his point. Every time he opens his mouth, you counter him. Shehzad.
Takhte Suleimani is there
in
the website.
Speak, nah.
It is there in the website today.
Let him speak. 30 seconds. He's speaking. I want him to speak. Yes, Shehzad.
One second, Niranjan, what is the name of this panelist who just spoke this line? Can you tell me the full name of this panelist?
Iftikhar.
You have very short memory. I'm sorry.
Iftikhar ji. No, I don't have a short memory. I don't have a short memory. Now, Iftikhar ji, you are very concerned about your name. Just now when I asked the anchor about your name, you got so upset. But you want that Shankaracharya Parvat, which is the historical name, should be called as Takht Suleiman. You are so particular about your name. I should remember it. But I should call the Shankaracharya Parvat Takht Suleiman.
We don't have.
This is the problem.
We don't have. Anantnag is Anantnag.
Now,
Srinagar is Srinagar. It will not change if tomorrow National Conference will get the National Conference. If tomorrow National Conference will form the government, it will no name is going to change. Srinagar will remain Srinagar. Baramulla will remain Baramulla. Shankaracharya will remain Shankaracharya. You tell me which name you are changing there.
Nobody is changing anything. One second.
You have changed a lot.
1 minute. Yeah, they have changed. You just said they've changed the state of the roads. You said they've changed. Yeah. Shehzad. Okay.
ऐसा है इफ्तिकार जी हमने नेम नहीं हमने गेम चेंज कर दिया है हमने गेम ऐसे चेंज किया है कि आज जो आतंकवाद के लिए आंसू बहाते थे टपकता था आंसू वो अब आंसू बंद हो चुका है आतंकवाद और पत्थरबाजी पे हमने कंप्लीट रोक लगा दी है आज टेरर नहीं टूरिज्म का हॉटस्पॉट बनाया है आज लाल किले से लाल चौक तक भारत का तिरंगा लहराता है आईसिस का झंडा नहीं लहराता ये हमने गेम चेंज किया है तो पहली बात ये है दूसरी बात अब बीच में लगातार आप डिस्टर्ब कर रहे हैं देखिए इफ्तिकार जी स्टोन पेल्टर्स को तो हम ठिकाने लगा देते हैं वर्बल स्टोन पेल्टिंग का भी इलाज है मेरे पास आप चाहते हो तो मैं करूं अब दूसरी बात आज का एनालिसिस अगर आप करोगे ओवरऑल एनालिसिस करोगे तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने एक चीज स्पष्ट कर दी है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी मींस प्रो इनकम्बेंसी एंड परफॉर्मेंस Why aren't we delving on the fact that after the third time we have formed government in the center, immediately after that when the elections have come, Haryana, we have performed so well that we have increased the number of seats. We have increased the number of seats and we have become government again third time. And I think this is an achievement that shows that BJP means delivery and performance.
You snatched our rights and now you are...
You will get the state back. Let the election get over.
When they will... Honorable Home Minister said that when there
इसके बाद
will be conducive atmosphere in the state of Jammu and Kashmir, when things will be all right, आतंकवाद खत्म होगा, हो तो गया है, बार-बार तो कह रहे हैं.
हाँ तो अब दे देंगे. Assembly has to be formed after the assembly elections.
No, it's rather rich.
On your screen is clear. People are clearly saying that you don't exist here. No, out of 47 constituencies,
they're saying that to the Congress.
They're
saying that to the Congress. I think they're saying that to the Congress. I'll tell you why. Because Congress party, how many seats did you win in 2014, you said? How many seats did you win in 2014?
Around 16, I believe.
Huh? 16. How many seats have you won right now in Jammu and Kashmir? I'm just
we are in alliance.
No, 1 minute.
We are in alliance. We have
no, 1 minute.
It's not about how many we are contesting. Not about how many.
I'm asking you, how many did you win?
In alliance in Jammu and
no, you said you won. You said you won.
No, how is it? No, just like Niranjan, how is it different from Omar Abdullah saying, Congress, please focus on Jammu, don't bother about Kashmir because we can take care of Kashmir. You focus on the Hindu Jammu. Isn't that communal?
My question is different. Can you tell me which alliance BJP is right now in Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir? Can you tell me the alliance?
Let Shehzad respond.
Is there any alliance?
What is your alliance in Jammu and Kashmir?
Is there any alliance in Jammu and Kashmir?
Shehzad.
First of all, we have an alliance with the people of Jammu Kashmir.
What is this
and
nonsense?
therefore,
I'm asking
even though we are not...
Hear him.
This is not the answer that we are in alliance with the people of Jammu.
But let him respond. Let him make a couple of sentences, then you get it. Okay. Shehzad.
Am I obligated to answer the way you want me to answer?
No, I
am not obligated to answer the way you want me to answer.
I asked you a very simple question.
You don't need to ask me any questions. The people are answering the questions today. The people are answering the questions. After some time, you will see the numbers. The numbers. Sir, I do not even know which party or faction you're representing. It's not clear from your designation out here. If I know
Sheikh
which party
Amir is
you're
from the Congress.
Sheikh Amir is from the Congress party.
I don't have the...
Sheikh Amir of the Congress.
Acha, Congress party. Congress party has got 8 out of 31 seats and this man is talking about him doing great. He has won 8 seats out of 31.
You brought foreign delegates.
And BJP has won 28 or 29 seats. We are leading out of 60 odd seats.
You brought parliamentaries in
and
Kashmir.
This man is talking.
Claiming that you have developed Kashmir. There is no terrorism in
Secondly,
Kashmir. Tourism is growing. Now, there is a result of you are going here and there and telling me who I am. Who I am? You're telling me I'm from Kashmir. You don't belong to Kashmir. I know about Kashmir.
Sir, I'm sorry.
You
I don't know who you are. You have appeared for the first
nothing
time in a
about
debate with me.
No,
I don't know who you are.
Kashmir.
I don't know which party you are representing. How am I supposed to analyze from your voice unless you think you're very important? But I don't think you're important enough.
I
for
asked
me to
you a
know
very
who
simple
you are.
question.
I don't know who you are. What can I do?
Simple. We are in alliance in Jammu.
The Congress must designate you as a spokesperson if you're an important person.
Sheikh Amir, 1 minute. Sheikh Amir, you're speaking over him. It's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. See, I'll put the question and let him speak for 30 seconds. You can respond to him. My question to you, Shehzad. No, I want to make one point. How many seats did the BJP contest in Jammu and Kashmir?
Let him answer that.
How many seats did the BJP contest in Jammu and Kashmir? And if you look at the
plus 19, 62.
28 of 62. Look at the strike rate of the BJP. Look at the strike rate of your party. Your party has won, as of now, leading in 8. 8 out of how many? How many did you contest?
We are contesting on 90 seats.
How many?
We are contesting on 90 seats.
31,
we are in alliance.
No. Congress.
I am telling you we are in alliance.
अरे यार मैं क्या पूछ रहा हूँ तुम क्या बोल रहे हो यार? I'm asking how many seats did the Congress party contest on?
We are contesting more than 35 seats.
35 seats. Strike rate क्या है? 8 divided by 35 calculate करो आप. और देखो बीजेपी का स्ट्राइक रेट देखो आपका स्ट्राइक रेट देखो व्हाट आर यू टॉकिंग अबाउट टॉक अबाउट द परफॉर्मेंस
there
नो
are 47 seats
okay
BJP knew that they are not going
1 minute
to any of the seats
let Shehzad respond and then
away from Kashmir.
let Shehzad respond and then I'll come back to you Shehzad
Look, the problem is that parties like Congress, they have got resounding defeat in Haryana and they have been resoundingly defeated in Jammu where mostly they contested the seats. Despite that, the arrogance of the Congress, their attempt to continue to spread fake narratives, people have punished them. And I think even Omar Abdullah alluded to this, that Bhai Sahab, why don't you start working a little bit in Jammu? And they did not do that and they are paying the price for it. And instead of that, they have these arrogant people who come and appear as spokespersons and still want to abuse people after winning 8 seats out of 35 seats. So I think the people have given them a message. Stop dividing people. Stop playing the politics of appeasement. That is the resounding message for Congress.
Okay.
I just want to ask you one thing. Sir, मैं बात बताइए आपने कहा कि डेवलपमेंट की बात नहीं हुई है. Don't you think, ask your heart, don't you think that there has been a major development programs in the state of Jammu and Kashmir, and there is no difference in the
what kind of development?
No. You said there is no development, there is no growth.
Are you talking about
there is no development, there is no growth. Don't you think that the law and order situation, stone pelting, killing, murders, blasts, that entire piece which was taken away had gone away, and everybody was breathing a sigh of relief. Everybody was doing whatever they wanted to do. Every student was studying. Every artist was performing. Every musician was performing. There was a sense of freedom in Kashmir. Don't you think so? Ask a heart and forget for a moment. Forget for a moment that you're a politician. Forget for a moment.
Do we have freedom in Kashmir?
Sorry?
Do we have freedom in Kashmir?
What freedom don't you have?
Freedom to speak? What has happened to the economy?
Whatever you wanted to
what
speak.
What you are talking about?
Whatever you want to speak, you speak.
Majority of the projects which were actually started by Congress party.
Sheikh Amir.
Congress government.
Sheikh Amir, are you? Sheikh Amir.
Your development is confined to Lal Chowk. You show Lal Chowk.
Sheikh Amir.
No.
Sheikh Amir, 1 minute. Sheikh Amir,
Lal Chowk is just a minor thing.
No, but Sheikh.
Or overall.
Ashok Pandit, give an honest answer, Sheikh Amir. You know, more as a Kashmiri citizen than as a congressman.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Have things not changed in Kashmir?
Let me tell you what things have changed. When they say that stone pelting is not there, it does not exist there, those stone pelters, those separatists, which right now are with them, they are nationalists.
How does it matter? Stone pelting is stopped, right?
It matters.
Why?
It matters.
Why?
Anybody who goes to their side becomes a nationalist, becomes a patriot.
But the stone pelting is stopping. Stone pelting is the objective.
You are looking at the one aspect of the story. That's the one aspect. Where the terrorism has shifted from Kashmir to Jammu. Jammu.
No stone pelting.
Stone pelting. You are just focused on stone pelting. You mean there is no physical violence? Everything is fine? No, nothing is fine in Kashmir. This silence has become a new form of violence. People are waiting, and this is the right answer people have given through their vote, through the democratic process. And they knew, I knew they are in fear. BJP wasn't fair. They were not ready to conduct elections. Because of the pressure of the Supreme Court, they conducted elections, and this is the result. They don't exist in
I think the government already promised back in 2019 itself that elections would be held, and the election promise has been repeatedly made only till the time that normalization is there.
Don't you know, Supreme Court had to intervene. Why not before that?
Supreme Court did not intervene. There were a batch of petitions which the Supreme Court was hearing, in which the government itself made a promise that...
Okay, I have a breaking news update. Congress has filed a complaint with the Election Commission of India. That is on air right now. Congress party has written a complaint to the Election Commission of India. Jairam Ramesh has tweeted to the Chief Election Commission. He has said in his letter, the ECI website's results page for the Haryana elections 2024. Representation regarding counting of votes and consequent updating of results on the ECI websites or applications. Respected sirs, over the last 2 hours between 9 to 11 a.m., there has been an unexplained slowdown in updating of results on the ECI website. As you can imagine, this allows bad faith actors to spin narratives that undermine the process. You can see examples of it already playing out on social media. Our fear is also that such narratives can be then used by these malafide actors to influence processes where counting is still underway, that is, in most of the counting centers. We request you to issue immediate directions to your officials to update the website with true and accurate figures so that false news and malicious narratives can be countered immediately. What is he talking about, Abhishek? I mean, this is a
I think he
letter.
just posted online the complaint that they have physically filed before the Election Commission, which is about slow updation of results on the EC website, or the trends at least. But I think what is important is, Niranjan, that the Congress party is effectively is in a state of shock.
14 rounds done.
They do not know how to respond because they thought that they have won Haryana already. There was jousting happening for Chief Minister's chair, and Bhupinder Singh Huda was already behaving as if he has won. He was trying to present a picture of calm, composure, as also large-heartedness. He said if the High Command so decide that, then Kumari Shelja, who was completely sidelined during the elections, he did not even go to campaign in the district.
Soundbite of Kumari Shelja. Soundbite of Kumari Shelja. Let's play that out. Kumari Shelja soundbite. Let's play that out, please.
मैं कहूँगी कि अभी
सबको
रखना चाहिए। राजनीति में हम सभी लोग हैं, हम सभी प्लेयर्स हैं, पार्टियां हैं, और सब संयम रखें। नतीजे आते हैं, उसी की रिस्पेक्ट होती है। नतीजे आ रहे हैं, कुछ घंटे और लगेंगे। स्लो ज़रूर चल रहा है, समझ नहीं आ रहा इतना स्लो क्यों है। टाइम भी हमारा लोकसभा में तो इतना स्लो नहीं था, पर अभी स्लो चल रहा है। मैं पूरा विश्वास रखती हूँ कि कांग्रेस पार्टी की हुकूमत बनेगी।
अराउंड 50+ है मैम बीजेपी का, और 34 अराउंड कांग्रेस चल रही है।
बहुत क्लोज है जो ग्राउंड से रिपोर्ट है, मतलब 300, 400, 500 इतना ही चल रहा है।
खासकर आपकी मैम अगर एरियाज की देखें तो वहाँ
नतीजे स्लो आ रहे माने क्या? नतीजे स्लो आ रहे हैं।
Heart, she would be happy, you know, because
she seems like she's not really upset with what's happening.
She would not be upset because the way she was sidelined, the fact that she had to meet the Gandhis just to be staying in the party and not, indulge in something which can be seen with the disciplinary lens. Obviously, she would be, okay, fine, you did not involve me, you're losing, it's okay with me. I think that would have been the sentiment that she has in her heart. Yeah. But then, of course, she's presenting a picture of discipline, a disciplined soldier of the party. And, of course, she can take...
Almost conceding defeat. I heard her say, natije aate hain, natije jate hain.
Hum to rahenge yahan pe. So she's sending a message to the High Command also that you ignored me and see what has happened.
Yeah. Yuvraj Khurana is joining us right now. Yuvraj Pokrana, I beg your pardon. Yuvraj Pokrana, ये जो कांग्रेस का Harish Khurana is also joining us live. Okay, Harish Khurana and Yuvraj Pokrana both are joining.
Mix the names.
Okay, mix the names up. Harish Khurana ji, the impact of Haryana elections.
Yes. You are behaving like Congress party in Niranjan.
Okay, one more bit of breaking news update coming in. Dharmendra Pradhan is
first of all, I'd like to thank people of Haryana.
Harish Khurana, yeah. Go ahead, Harish Khurana ji. Sorry, go ahead. Back-to-back breaking.
First of all, I'd like to thank people of Haryana who have shown faith in us, and we are forming the government for the third time in a row. This means they have shown the faith that whatever we have said in the past and we have delivered it, this is a victory of that. and whatever the vision we have present in front of the people of Haryana for the next 5 years, and the vision of Narendra Modi ji for last 10 years in terms of development, they have shown faith in us. And the fake narrative which has been set by the Congress has been demolished by the people of Haryana today. The fake narrative was that people, farmers are not is angry, Pelwan are angry. So these kind of narrative which have been set by fake narrative has been set by Congress has been demolished, has been destroyed by Haryana people today. They are very intelligent. Thanks to the Haryana people, thanks to the people of Jammu Kashmir also, that they voted for the democracy. We are not like Congress that blaming, if we lost the elections, we blame either election commission or EVM. We thank in every circumstances, whether we win it or lose it. We humbly accept it. We humbly thank for the people of the states.
Yeah. Okay. Yuvraj, the Congress, I mean, on unexpected lines, complaining, but something seems to have gone horribly wrong for the Congress party in Haryana.
Niranjan and Abhishek, namaste, hello. See, first of all, I'm not taken aback by these poll trends because I was the first, I remember even sitting on your channel, in the Hindi channel of yours, I said it, that BJP is going to give us a big surprise on 8th. There are myriads of factors. First, the voters of Haryana and India, in fact in toto, have turned to be smart enough to discern the reality from the perception. They have seen through the precarious model, खटाखट model of Rahul Gandhi, कि जहाँ पे बड़ी-बड़ी बातें होती है, लेकिन कमोड पे बैठने का भी पैसा लग जाता है. तो the people have seen through it. RSS is a very big factor in Haryana elections, and जो प्रियंका गांधी बोलती थी कि लड़की हूँ, लड़ सकती हूँ, ये अलग बात है कि दलित महिला शैलजा एक महिला के साथ जो अनदेखी हुई पार्टी में, उसको देख के ना तो लड़की लड़ सकी, ना लड़की बोल सकी, ना लड़की हरियाणा में आ सकी. तो कांग्रेस is now projected as an anti-women party, anti-Dalit party, and a completely jumlebaaz party, and it is a very big dent on the newly minted image of Rahul Gandhi. और ये राहुल गांधी के लिए बहुत बड़ा credibility crisis सामने आ रहा है. Last 10 seconds. There was an image created by the Congress machinery that 2024 elections are a big dent to Modi's image. But Haryana results have proved otherwise. People are saying कि भाई किसान सम्मान में भले 6,000 मिलता है, लेकिन मोदी की गारंटी है, हमको मिलता है, और राहुल गांधी कुछ नहीं देते हैं, केवल गुटबाजी होती है, परिवार की लड़ाई होती है, हमारी कोई चिंता नहीं करते हैं. लास्ट 5 सेकेंड्स, ये जो किसान, पहलवान, महिला की जो बातें करते थे, ये सब इनकी धराशायी हो गई, एंड कांग्रेस इज नाउ कंप्लीटली.
Okay, I think Vinesh Phogat is speaking. Let's cut to her.
Leading, I think she said leading.
Okay, she's leading.
She was trailing, but she's now leading.
Okay, she's leading. So Vinesh Phogat is leading.
She's leading.
So it's swinging, but in any case, I don't think it is going to have any difference so far as the result is concerned, right?
Overall.
Haryana.
Harish Khurana, will just get a reaction from him. Harish Khurana, do you think the results will have some impact in the Delhi elections and the elections to other states, for example, in Maharashtra? Is there a message that the BJP will take away from this election?
Abhishek, I'm not hearing you. Can you repeat again, please?
What Harish Khurana, this is Niranjan here. What in your view will be the impact, the larger national impact of this result in Haryana on the upcoming elections to states like Maharashtra and Delhi, for example?
See, it will be a big boost for after Haryana. It will be a big boost for Maharashtra, Jharkhand, and now Delhi also. We all know Delhi, we are seeing the victory we have not seen the victory since last 25 years or so. So this will be a huge benefit and huge morale high for the BJP workers also in Delhi, Maharashtra and Jharkhand. And whatever, the trend which has been set by Haryana today will be moving on to Maharashtra. People in Haryana were asking the question that whatever the promises what you have made in Himachal and Karnataka by the Congress people have not, you are implementing a toilet tax over there. What kind of narrative what we want to build it? So, end of the day, and it is very interesting to see that we are repeating the government year by, repeatedly. We see Uttar Pradesh, we have repeated for 2 times. Madhya Pradesh, 4th time. And now Haryana for the 3rd consecutive time. So whatever we say, we served the people for 10, 15, 20 years now. Gujarat, we are serving now almost 27, 28 years now.